your game and light the glow. Feasting on life with a funky flow, faith and vibes. We're keeping it real, exploring the highs that people that steal. Riding high with low. God with us more than you know. Food, faith, games, it's all in the show. Come on and vibe with riding high with low. From sunsets bright to starry skies, life's a journey, let's see where it lies. Tasting the world with faith in our eyes, sparking connection at a super high. Riding high with low. Smoking dreams and letting them grow. Food, faith, games, it's all in the show. Come on and vibe with riding high with low. So hit that cloud, let's take the ride. Together with low, we'll touch the sky. Laugh, reflect, and let it all flow. You're home now, it's riding high with
What up, my boy?
Huh?
What up, my boy?
Destroyed that dessert, man. I mean, let me tell you something. I don't know what they call that stuff, but that little, like, caramel, man. You gotta stop playing. I mean, if they give me one right now, I'll tear it up live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into Riding High with Lo. You already know you got your girl Lo here. Today we are having amazing, trivia and open panel. So we're gonna get into that. But guys, how are you? How is everyone? I haven't been here in a minute. I feel like, I've been taking my little break and doing my little thing. I mean, I've just been having like some stuff kind of going on in my real life, like nothing like too crazy or drastic, but just that is taking my attention away, I guess, from a little bit from YouTube. But that's fine because here we are, like scheduled to a Trivia Tuesday. I am a couple minutes late, like always, but I feel like you guys know me at this point. But shout out to everybody in the chat, guys. Like the video, subscribe, of course. Okay, let me see. I had my notes up. What did I have first? Lace front today. I ain't got no lace front. Don't ever try to play me, EE. My hair, my hair is looking kind of nice today. Like, it's shiny. I like it. It's very cute. And it's the first of the month, guys. Like, it's April 1st, okay? Like, can we please get into the positivity and the love? Like, fucking comment something inspiring or lovey-dovey. I don't know. Where's all the energy at today? Okay, where's my notes at? Oh yeah, so all right. So obviously getting into, like I said, the first of the month, we have obviously the open panel, but I do have a couple things planned for this month, so I am super excited. I have my wedding, it's not my wedding, but a wedding to attend to on April 12th. So I'm gonna be doing a like vertical stream, get ready with me, I guess, for the wedding, but I am gonna look really nice and I'm very excited for that. So guys, you got to tune in. I don't know when I'm gonna do it exactly. I think like probably morning because it's at 2 p.m. but I gotta like get up at like at least like 8 a.m 9 a.m just because it takes me like at least an hour or two to get ready my dress. But I have a lot of accessories, and I told you guys, like, I'm starting to be a fashionista girly. Like, I love my jewelry. I had to start getting just more bracelets and rings and just everything. But I am currently, this isn't a new background. I'm currently at my friend's house, Jasmine. Some people have met her before. She currently isn't here right now, but she will be later. So if I'm streaming for a decent amount of time, you guys might get to talk to her. Not like, she doesn't like to be on camera, but like she might talk to you guys. I don't know. But no, I'm just here at her house. We're, having a little just like hang out, spend the night. Like, and I know you guys don't be fucking weird. It's not on no fucking scissor gay shit, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, she asked me and I haven't spent the night actually in somewhere in forever. So I was like, absolutely, like you're one of my best friends. And she's like, you know, the friend in person that, you know, we don't talk that much, but sorry. You just have that type of relationship where you can like speak without or go on without talking for like a couple weeks or something and still catch up like it was yesterday that you talked. You know what I mean? Speak. Shout out to you. I see you. An hour or two. What the fuck, trick? What do you mean? An hour or two? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't be perverted. Shout out to Danny Phantom. Guys, I kind of miss Danny, Lakers Nation. Like, sometimes we'll talk about him in the Discord, and I'll kind of miss him just because he was very nice. And, like, you know, I have no problems with people. But people, you know, people, I don't know. Maybe I'm too nice. I don't get what it is. But anyways, okay, so yeah, back to the wedding shit. I do want to like show you guys my short because I feel like I don't know for everyone who is in here who has seen it, but I did want to show it just because, you know, I am on live, so we're gonna get into that. But I want you guys obviously to like guess what dress that I picked. You guys will be able to see when I go live on April 12th. But for now, it's just like what you guys comment. Obviously, I think each dress was kind of cute, but you know, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. One dress is like my favorite, but yeah, who's Danny? Danny's Laker Nation. You definitely remember Danny. What the heck? I hope it's a cute one. Oh, I think you said that was the yellow one, Lionel. I don't know, but who knows? You know, who knows which one I'm gonna pick and which one I picked because I already have it. But I also already have the accessories for it, and just know everything. Top tier, chef's kiss, banging. Like I don't know what to say. But all right, let's show it. Let's get this out here, and then I'll get into like one or two more things and then we'll drop the link for the open panel. Cause of course, guys, we're in Trivia Tuesday. We got to get to the trivia. I feel like, oh yeah, this week's trivia is also on 80s, 90s and 2000 music and food. I know food's like in there randomly, but like I just wanted to add in one more and I couldn't think of one. I don't know that. Whatever, but I think it's going to be a good one. I played it with my family when I hang out with my family every Sunday. And that okay. You know me. I'm just whatever. But I made them play it. They said it was good. I think that you guys will definitely like it. So I'm very excited for tonight's Trivia Tuesday. Obviously, I'm not in my usual space, so I can't put your name up on the board right now. But I'll obviously remember who won, what's whatever, and yeah. So there goes the first whatever I think for the day, guys. I don't know, but let's play this. Hey guys, it's Lo, and today in this little short we're going to be doing a little shopping adventure. I've got a wedding to attend to on April 12th, so I'm going to be looking for the perfect accessories and a dress, so let's see what we find. So first off was the accessories. You know, I had to get the jewelry locked in before we get anything else. And you guys, I found some gorgeous, cute, really cute pieces, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, so for the main event, you already know the dresses. I had to try on a couple different ones, different styles, and I need your guys' opinions, so let me know which one you guys think I chose. And also, don't forget, I'll be going live early on the wedding day, April 12th, so just make sure you guys tune in so you guys can see the final dress. If you enjoyed this little shopping trip with me, don't forget to like and subscribe to Riding High with Lo. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in my description. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, guys.
Looking for a one-of-a-kind blanket that combines comfort, quality, and personality? At Lowe's Customs, we handcraft Tide blankets that speak to who you are. Whether you're cheering on your favorite sports team, repping your sorority or fraternity, or proudly showcasing your school spirit or political party. Our Tide blankets are made from premium, high-quality fabrics, soft, durable, and designed to last. Each one is carefully hand-tied to create a look that is as unique as you are. These blankets are more than just cozy, they are a statement. Perfect for tailgating or game day celebrations, decorating your dorm or living space, a gift for friends, family, or that special someone. At Lowe's Customs, we believe in celebrating the things you love the most. Every blanket is handcrafted with care, ensuring that you get a piece that's not only stylish, but also it's incredibly comfortable. Ready to create that perfect blanket for you or your group? It's time to experience the magic of Lowe's Customs. Order your custom Tide blanket today using the link below and bring your passion to life one knot at a time. Lowe's Customs, crafted for comfort, tied with love.
Yeah, sorry guys. I don't even know what the fuck happened there. I think I pressed like left, back, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the commercial. Of course, if you want to shop Lowe's Customs, you can hit the link in either the chat or my YouTube description. And yeah, you guys, I make my blankets with love. A couple of my subscribers have already gotten one, and they absolutely love them by my knowledge. And yeah, obviously I try to bless them with God's love and protection, and you're going to be safe and secure in them, and healthy, everything that you can think of. So yeah, shop Lowe's Customs, of course. I do too. No, shout out to Universal Jones, guys. Of course, he is amazing, because just the voice, the background, the voiceover, whatever, like you said, the instrumental went crazy. Like, come on now, guys. Like, I think I'm a good an editor or whatever, edit of my videos. Universal is, guys. So go to Universal. Like, pay him to do it. I swear he'll do the best. But anyways, what else in April? Also, guys, my birthday's this month. I'm not really gonna say my day just because, like, I've already said it, and if you guys know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. But I don't really celebrate my birthday just because I don't like celebrate holidays in general. But at the same time, like, it'll be like a nice day where, I try to look my best, at least. I don't know, do something. But I'm excited for that. I don't know. I feel like it's scary. I don't know. I'm getting older, guys, and I'm like used to it, obviously, at this point. But at the same time, I don't want to get older. Like, who wants to get older? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it comes with wiseness, I guess. And I was just actually talking about the other day, like, gray hair. Gray hair is kind of cute. You can't even lie, for real. Like, gray hair is cute on a man and a woman, in my personal opinion. Like, shit, I don't know. That might be a hot take. But April 21st, no. I don't know. I don't believe in astrology signs either, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows? But yeah, also the blessings that are coming here. I'm about to drop the link in a second. Also the blessings that are coming, guys, are about to be amazing and wild, because like I said, I've just been kind of in this fog, but also just doing stuff in my real life. But I've been kind of, like, the last week, getting back into myself and just been doing a little bit more like I usually been doing. So I've been trying to, like, get back into just, like, praying as much, taking care of my just well-being altogether, and doing my thing that I need to do. And this is like a brand new year. Like, it's still, damn, it's already April, which is crazy, because it's like, it feels like it's only been a month and a half of the year. but it's still kind of early, and we still have what, 8 months to change for the better, do something. But shout out to Lionel for the super chat. I appreciate you a lot. He says riding high with low. And yes, guys, shout out to Universal Jones for that too also, because he is the writer of, my song. He produced that, helped put that together. So shout out to him. But yes, I love my song. I hope to have it forever. One day we'll even update the intro to even better stuff once I'm streaming for even longer. But for now, it's the best that we can possibly do. But hold on, let me get the sound. I never have it ready.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Lionel, and shout out to you. W's in the chat for you. Ruby, my girl, how are you? We got LOL Angels, guys, to Wednesday, around 6:30, 7, who knows what time, but she says support low. I appreciate you, Ruby, and I miss you. I'm sorry that I haven't been, just there or whatever, but I will, I'm trying to get back into my little space. So, but He-Man, I hope that everything is great with you. Thanks for tuning in. Mike23, shout out to you. But yes, Ruby, I miss you. I miss you a lot. Guys, I'm going to drop the link for whoever wants to come up. We're just going to have an open panel probably for, what are we at? 16 minutes. It's 8:30, probably for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then we'll do the trivia. I'm not too sure, but I'll have some questions and things to talk about when people come up on the panel. And yeah, let me put that up. Hold on. All right. So I also had, before people come up, let me do this. Oh yeah, and guys, we got a mic coming for, the gaming set or the gaming stream soon. Do you guys even like the gaming streams? Because I feel like those are my least viewed streams or whatever. Me personally, I like playing the game. It's maybe not the most fun for some people, and I'm not always winning. Listen, I'm just the girl, okay? What can I do? You know what I mean? But we're getting it together. We're gonna do better, bars. And yeah, I'm excited for those. I just don't know, because like I said, it's the least viewed ones, but maybe if I just practice the game more and I'm actually good, you guys would want to watch a little bit more, but I don't know. We're going to get a new mic though. But guys, I need you to type something positive in the chat for me, because I actually, like I said, this week has been kind of going good, but the last couple of weeks I've been fucking going through it. I want to read some positive things. What have you guys been going through? Give another chatter in the in the chat fucking a compliment because you love them, anything. Let me read something inspiring, okay? But I also got some. Oh yeah. Okay, this is for the open panel, so I'm gonna wait for those. Salute to the chat, of course. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna do them. I'm still gonna do the gaming stream regardless, because I love playing Fortnite. Okay, we finished Stray. We're gonna get back to Dead Rising. I'm pretty sure it's called Rising Dead or whatever. Who knows? We're gonna do that. I'm sorry, guys. There's also, I told you, I'm watching, I'm at my friend Jasmine's house. She has a dog. Her dog is actually so cute. She has an Australian Shepherd. His name is Oakley, or I call him Oki, but he's super cute. And maybe I'll show him you guys later. But what that dog knows, they have a cat and they're just playing. How dogs, when dogs and cats get together, there he is. If you guys can see him, I don't want to turn that down. He's so mean to the cat. But yeah, no, them dogs are really nice. I fuck with him. No more anime questions? No, I actually wanted to ask you guys, how do you feel about the anime, talk and streams too? Because one of the last open panel that I had was on Thursday, and we talked about anime for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and a lot of people left. They obviously, I know a lot of people's not going to be interested, but at the same time, a decent amount of people asked me to talk about it. So I'm there has to be people out there that want to hear about it, because we can have the debates about it. We can have conversations, watching little clips that are our favorite fights, favorite shows, favorite scenes, you know, whatever getting into it, our fucking merch that we have, like people like to argue, like I said, debate about it. What's the best character, or what's your favorite character over this character? So like someone asked me actually in Discord, I think it was Napstar. Shout out to Napstar. Or no, maybe it was Brown Man. Shout out to Brown Man too. But he had said like Steven Universe against Deku Midoriya. I said that's not even in the same bracket. Like it's not like, okay, there's anime. Like, okay, boom, guys. Like imagine, right? There's animation, okay, and then it branches off to anime, and then it branches off the other way to cartoons, because cartoons and anime aren't the same thing, so it's not in the same category, and like it just didn't make sense. So like we had like a little debate over that, but ultimately like I don't know, I think we had a good topic or discussion over it. We settled it equally, but I like having discussed, like I get excited when I talk about anime, because the animes that I personally have seen and watched, I obviously know them damn near by heart. I remember all the names, all the scenes, like best I can remember. And you know, I mean, come on, let's talk about it. Like let's talk about some anime. I mean, we can get to obviously trivia sooner if nobody wants to come up. I know I do have Universal in the back, but he's like, you know, of course, just being there supporting me. So I'm not sure if he wants to come up, but speak, like you're posting the fucking the stream arc, but you're not coming up for what? Let's talk anime trivia. No, see, everybody wants to do something different, and that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. Who is this? Guys, stop. I'm getting porn bombed right now. Bro, what is wrong with you guys? There is something seriously wrong with you guys. Like there's something, like you guys make me like want stop. What was his name? Universal, come up for a second. What was his name? It was Black something. I'm not even joking, guys. That's not even
We know who that was. Not that I'm identifying people by dicks, but it's the same type of behavior. It's the same type
Was
of
it the same Xavier, the regular porn bomber? Oh my gosh, bro. No, stop. That is not okay. I don't even know what to say. I don't want to be porn bomb. Please, like, and that's what I'm like. I banned you from the studio. That means you're remaking new accounts.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Well, there's your daily dick right there.
Well, you seen the dick too. Shit, you seen it.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know what to say about that.
Oh my god.
I only like
I don't know what to say either. I'm like flustered. I'm like, because I don't like when people porn bomb me. Like it's literally like so weird, bro. I can't deal with that shit. Like, yeah. You're saying me behave myself. You tell whoever is out there porn bombing me to behave themselves.
They're like, rate it.
That's not acceptable.
Napstar, no, sir. He said.
Literally, act normal, please.
Well, I can tell by the fool's background, not necessarily by his dick. And then they fucking use the same camera angle as well. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
No, it was not. It was, at least I'm not gonna lie, it was better than the first angle, because the under the knee.
You're gonna give detail. See, let Lo give it. Go ahead, give him a dick rating. We're here. Why not? Go ahead, give a dick rating. Since he wants to pull it out here. Oh God.
Okay, so
hold on. Before you give it,
I'm not gonna rate it, but I'm just gonna say, like I said, like the.
Oh God.
The first time he did it, it was like underneath to where like.
Yeah, he approved. You know, he must have been practicing.
you know, it was like just whatever underneath, but this time it was like, he probably had it like straight out in front of him. So like, I guess like it was just a better angle.
He had a better angle on the dick. What do you give the dick? How many 5-star rating? What do you give it out of 5 stars? Look, he knows it was him too. 5 stars. Wait. 5 stars. What do you give the dick? What do you give
out of 5 stars? No, I'm not. I'm not.
Bruh. Golly, man. Come on. All right. Back to the
No,
regular.
see, Xavier, you cannot be porn bombing me and say delete that. Like,
No, bro. No,
out of
it's
here.
too.
Don't do that
Yeah.
shit.
Delete it.
Because it's
How,
really
man?
like
You
what
about
you
to
like, yeah, we're
burnish my
laughing
brain.
about it and like it's funny, but at the same time, like it's not funny. Like I don't want to see that. It's not appealing. It doesn't make you look any type of way, and like that might satisfy you in some type of way where just like, oh, like, but at the same time, you need help, sir.
Yeah,
And
just whack it off camera. We don't need to see it. I mean, enjoy yourself, bro. I mean, it's content. Do what you do, but we don't want to see you goon, bro. And I definitely don't. And just assume that I'm always here. I don't want to see your dick, man.
I don't. This is yeah. That I don't want to see that either. Please, please. Anyways, we got Speak in the back, so let's bring him up.
What is wrong with
Since
Tony?
I
What's up,
don't
Speak?
know, I don't know what's up with you, Speak.
What's going on?
Not too much, as you. I mean, you're hearing it, you're seeing it.
Sick fuck. That's all I got to say. Sick fuck. Hey,
Yeah.
come back up here, Universal.
What's up?
Hey, so I put this link in the back or in the private chat. Whenever
Yep,
I
I
come
got
up
it.
on Lowe's panel, the first 10 seconds of that needs to be my intro to come up on Lowe's panel.
All right, well, let's tee you up then, sir. We're gonna put you in the
put,
back.
Put me in the
and
back.
I'm gonna bring you up in a proper way. Lo, get ready to get your announcer voice on. You're gonna introduce Speak. All right, we'll get it
Guys,
going. We're gonna start having intros for certain people. We need something. We need some cue music.
Yeah, the people like some of the loyal, not even the loyal, just the local people who come on, like they
the
come
regulars,
on.
you know, the regs,
Yeah,
the regs. All right. Speak. And of course, I'm not on my account, so we got fucking commercials. Okay.
Put it in big screen.
Yeah, I got you. You can go ahead and start to introduce Speak. Go for it.
Everyone, I'd like to welcome to the stage one of the most amazing loyal lowriders that I've ever had. He does amazing content. He plays the game. Guys, go follow him at fourth of the game. I'm pretty sure I'm messing this up. Well, welcome to the stage, our main man, Speak.
Why are you? Whoa, you totally muffed that.
I did. What I said fourth of the, what is it called?
I don't know. You said fourth of the something. I don't even know what that was.
What is it? It's fourth of the, or fourth?
Fourth Kind Gaming.
Fourth Kind Gaming, yep.
Hey, I want Ruby to come up on the panel.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This isn't even mine. This is my friend's. Like, so
I want Ruby to come up on the panel. I want to have a little conversation with her.
Yeah, Ruby, please come up on the panel. I want to talk to you, and I miss you, and I want to whatever. And I'm sorry that I didn't come on like Sunday. I wasn't even really on YouTube. Like, I was, doing whatever. But
no need to apologize. We get it.
Yeah, going through life.
Lionel has a question. I think he's a little jealous what's going on here. Would you like to address that question?
Lionel says, so he's on Universal's level. He's not on Universal's level, which I don't think honestly anybody could be like, right, like anytime soon for real. But to have like a person who's a regular come in, cause say it was like Garion or fucking who comes up on panel all the time? I don't even know. I'm high, guys. Listen.
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know, but no, it's not the same. It's not the same. That's what I'm saying. There's a level. It's not even, bro. I'm banning you.
Hey, I'm just on a level. I don't know what it is.
Okay, that was the fourth time or fifth time actually. Porn bombed. Had to ban him again. Fourth account, Xavier. Fourth account. Is that what's going on? I don't know. I'm disgusted and I want to throw up. So, anyways, back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Oh no, I told Ruby she need to get on up there with her
Oh yeah, no,
dancing
she's
with her
gonna come up.
dancing self.
I'm pretty sure just got off of work or something. It's a Tuesday, so give her some time. But I mean, I did have some questions since you're the only one that wants to come up on panel. Like me and you can both answer them.
What's up? What you got?
First off, this question I actually thought to myself the other day, and I was like talking about it with someone, but I wanted to ask you guys about it. So, like, do you guys, or do you speak, like, do you think that animals think that humans are weird? Like, in the aspect of, just like the way we use phones, the way we talk to them in their little baby voices, or like, say you're one of just like those hyper dog owners where you're like singing with your dog and dancing with your dog and shit like that, or just being crazy around your dog. Do you think dogs think we're weird or like animals?
Yeah, especially cats. Cats look at us like they don't really
Okay.
mess with us, but like a common house cat depends on its human for food, but not really, because it can literally go
Yeah,
outside and kill like 10 squirrels, 5 birds,
but
2
at the same
lizards.
time, I feel like street cats and house cats are like much different. Once a cat becomes a house cat, they get that like spoiledness in them. They know, oh, I'm gonna get fed, my litter box is gonna get changed. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna be like the cat of like, or the house, the lead of the house. Actually, that's what cats think. That's what I think. Like,
No, look, check it out. Cats are like pigs. It doesn't if they
what do you?
listen to the analogy. So, it takes a pig like a week, like a farm raised pig. It takes them like a week to go feral if they're just let out loose. I think that's the same with a cat. A cat just let out on the loose, it's going to go feral pretty quick.
I agree. Now that I think about it, I agree. But at the same time, like cats aren't like pigs. But any animal you could really say, because any animal, like I would say, besides the very very exotic ones, you can domesticate. So
They're still killing machines. Don't ever get it twisted.
yeah, but a dog could kill you. What?
Yeah. I mean, if you own a pit bull, it's a possibility.
More? Why do you just say a pit bull? Like, there's Rottweilers, German Shepherds, fucking, what the fuck, Cane Corsos, them big ass dogs.
Damn, they're putting up bounties for me. You
Who?
motherfuckers are sick. They putting up bounties to kick me off the panel.
Why?
Question was asked.
And they want to kick me off. Well, Lionel wants to kick me off because I hate cats. And he's a cat lover.
Literally, only with pit bulls is your beef. That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
we
pit
got
bulls.
Napstar in the building, so shout out to you, Napstar. What's up with you?
Yo, can you hear me?
Napstar.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Did you see my there's like under my name? Did you see it? What it said?
Oh, I have this thing up. Hold on.
She got the banners hidden.
On some level?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Anyways, about the dog talk. I mean, about
Wait,
the
no, you can't just pass that. What do you mean? How are you about to point it out and then try to pass it? What do you mean?
Actually, interesting thing about dogs is that they have the same. Their nose actually has the same emotional effect.
Look, I got a dog right here. Come on. Go ahead.
Yeah, like emotional effect of excitement.
Come
As
here.
like it's like when a human experiences like sort of like sexual tensions and stuff like that. So it's sort of like a welcoming experience. So dogs very much do have a high level of intelligence of their owners.
Well, I definitely agree because dogs are super intelligent. Obviously certain breeds more than others, but
You want to know a crazy fact about dogs?
What's that?
They have no sense of time.
Yeah.
That's why like you could leave your house for like 10 minutes and the dog thinks you left for like 2 weeks.
Go.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm riding high with low tears. Yeah, no, dogs' perceptions. I mean, do you guys believe that the like, you know how they say animal years is 7 years compared to like 1 year of human years? Do you believe that like that's how it really goes, or is that a myth and someone made that up?
Well, their metabolic rate is a lot faster than humans, so that's why they equate that to 1 human year being 7 dog years. Like if you ever petted a dog, you can like feel their heart, how fast it beats. Look at her laughing.
Hey, facts. You said, why did Lola pull away from the dog kiss? She must not be a right one. No, listen, dogs kissing people on the face is nasty. Don't do that. Anyways.
Hey, you know the streamer, the YouTube streamer, the Angry Man. You know of him, Low, right?
I know of him. Yeah.
Me and him had a heated debate one day about who was smarter, dogs or chimps, or just apes. Period.
Chimps.
Yeah, he tried to say that dogs were smarter.
No, chimps.
Yeah, like the chat banned me for that.
They banned you because
I didn't agree. I didn't agree with him. So I hope your chat doesn't become.
Wait, because you were in like Angry Man's chat, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I was actually talking to him on the panel. I was like, dude, chimps are smarter. Apes.
Chimps are. I mean, me just hearing that before I even knew which answer you had said, I said personally chimps, because I think of like, orangutans and chimpanzees, obviously, and they're very smart. Scientists have put them through tests and shit. So why would they use those animals over like, dogs are smart, obviously, but come on now. I don't know. Sounds a little racist. Oh no, I don't think so. We're actually talking about real life animals, like monkeys. Okay, real life animals.
Shout out to Pauly D.
Chimps are violent. I can't lie. Obviously, we all know the story of that chimp ripping off that woman's face or whatever. Like, don't we?
Hold on with the monkey talk real quick. We got a new person in the chat. Salute to Pauly P or Pauly D. Sorry.
D.
Welcome to Riding High with Low.
Yeah, salute to
like,
you,
subscribe.
I have seen him.
I know Pauly D from another area, but
I have seen you in Ruby's chat though. But shout out to you, Pauly. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Of course. But
did you see that title?
Yeah, I seen it.
Springtime Doge. Wait, Doge. He changed his name to Springtime Doge. It's not just the regular Doge anymore, guys. Come on now. It's spring. You gotta get together. Like, it's about to be flowers. There is a little bit of pollen outside. I'm not gonna lie. Where I live, me personally, I can't fuck with that shit. And I don't like to be outside. But once it's summer, I probably will, sit outside. I can say that. I won't be outside, but I'll sit outside.
So if there is a Be Brave versus Stanley, debate, I am advocating to be the announcer for that.
You said a what debate?
Stanley versus Be Brave.
On whose channel?
I don't know. We're trying to get it on John Galt's channel, Universal. You know about this.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it this morning. I'm down for it.
Well, supposedly Bumpkin's supposed to be like the moderator.
They want to.
Well, Bumpkin's supposed to be the moderator.
I don't understand what's the beef though. I don't watch. You know me, like what? I don't get into that shit.
They hate each other's guts. That's the only beef.
For what?
Yeah, I can sum it up. You have 2 senior citizens. One's white, one's black. One is being more honest about racism. The other one isn't, and they want to argue and fight like old people about it. Pretty much.
Which one is being more honest about racism?
We'll let you decide.
It definitely ain't Be Brave.
Be Brave, I would say.
Ruby, my girl.
How do you want to do this? Hold on. How do you want to do this? Because you're high and impulsive. Do you want to bring Ruby up 101? What do you want to do? You're missing
No,
a lot of
why? What do
cues.
you mean? Like, I mean,
You're missing a
we
lot
can
of
bring
cues that
Ruby
you normally
on.
don't
Just
miss.
put her on
I'm
one
trying
on
to tell
one
you
for
what
like, a
I'm trying to
minute.
tell you what I mean. I'm trying to tell you what I mean. You're missing a lot of cues that you normally don't miss, and I can tell. So how do you want to do this?
Put us on for a couple minutes one on one, then we'll bring everybody back up.
Gotcha. All right, gentlemen, 1 second.
Hey.
My girl, Ruby, how are you?
I'm better now that I'm seeing your beautiful face. What is up, baby girl?
You fucking see it. Trying to get my life together, of course. We got LOL Angels tomorrow. Like,
Bro, I know. I just confirmed Lynx is down, so people get fucking hyped for this collab.
yeah, no,
between-
tell me what. So what is that? You said because I don't know if this is like, is that I can talk about it on YouTube, right? Like we're good. Okay, so like her and her boyfriend, but like didn't she say she broke up with her boyfriend? So is this
So this is no. She has like an ex who got kind of infamous because of like drama and people like Keem and Thorpes and whoever bringing them into the mix. But this is a different person who does a podcast with them called Trash Talk, which is every Friday, and that's the show I went on. It's like a few days ago. I don't remember what day. It's all a blur. But yeah, her boyfriend's actually really knowledgeable in like Christianity, and I'm not sure Lynx's like beliefs, but we could definitely talk about, just she also wants to build like a positive community and like something that's alternative to like the lol cow universe. So I thought it would be an interesting collab. The people love it. So
all right, bet. Yeah, so guys, we're gonna have Lynx and her boyfriend. Does he have a name? So we can.
He absolutely does. He goes by Morning Star, but like MOURN, like Morning Star. I believe that's his like main.
That sounds a little bit like Keemstar.
Dude, right? Well, that's the new star that we can organize around, okay? Because
Well, I have, me, I have high hopes for everybody. Like, of course, they can come on, we can talk to them, see how the show goes, see how everything goes, and I think we'll have a good show tomorrow because we haven't had, a special, guest in a minute. So I think it'll be a good segment of the show.
Dude, yeah, I'm super excited. It's been a while since we've had a guest, and I have a lot of different ideas, but we can get into like all the specifics later. How have you been? So you took a little while, you took some time off, which is good, and I need to do that. I just don't. I compulsively come back to YouTube.
I personally it's just like, it's not even like people think, some people might think it's the haters or whatever, but it's really like what's going on and just my personal life and like what I'm dealing with. But it's nothing, like I said, like nothing crazy, too out of pocket or anything. It's just like, daily adult fucking shit that I have to do. But YouTube is like, I love YouTube and I love you guys, but at the same time with the haters, that's enough even. So I'm like, let me just
Dude, you got fucking a dick thrown in your fucking face like first thing you open the panel.
Tonight.
It's like, it pisses me off because it's like, why do people have to go above and beyond to like try to make it so unpleasant to like be online? And it's like, this is why it's a male dominated space. The women get scared off by this weirdo shit that happens.
Oh, that's the thing. I can never get scared off. I just like some days it's just like, why? I don't know. Like, I feel like I just put too much energy sometimes into YouTube, even though it might not seem like it, but I do for what I have.
You were carrying the internet on your back like the last like couple months. You were doing a lot.
I mean, I wouldn't
a lot
say
and
that,
a lot of different things.
I was, me personally in my channel, like I was doing a lot and I was like trying to, get myself up there, which I did a little bit. And I love that for myself. But now, like, obviously my Steam has currently like slowed down a little bit, the coals, like, we're running out, but we're restocking. Okay. We're restocking at the next train stop. Like,
also shout out Pauly D in the chat, continuing to cause pandemonium. Dude, Lo, do you have memberships? Oh my gosh, you have to turn your memberships on.
I don't, just because like me personally, like I don't really, it's not even like, oh, it's a bad thing, but like I don't get the point of memberships. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
memberships, like, well, that means someone's paying like monthly, and then what I do is I put like my kind of like more erratic or like embarrassing content behind the paywall now. So it's for the true fans. So that's been like my technique, but I want to do more for it. But Pauly D alone like gifted me a lot of like memberships, and
Well, shout out
it's
to
definitely
Paulie
added
D.
up.
I'm
So
glad. No, 100%. I'm glad that he is there in your community for sure. Like, we love obviously the supportive people. We love everyone who watches, period. Anybody who's a viewer, like even the haters who don't view. We love you guys. Okay.
yes,
Sure. I
the
really do.
haters are the most dedicated fans, they say, and I get that. I relate to it.
Oh my gosh. This is my porn bomber, Ruby. I'm scared.
They're back.
They've always been. They're always in every stream.
Do they ever act normal, or is it like always just dick out?
Well, like I said, I don't know if you were watching like before you had came up, but I was like, oh, like the first time that he had did it, it was like, the underneath view, like straight, like standing up underneath, and it's like weird. Like me personally,
Oh
that's weird.
God.
They're all weird, whatever. But at least this angle, he was like facing it outward, like so it's like it was a better angle. Like I could admit that to him, but at the same time, I'm still seeing your nasty dick. And like, I don't know, like I feel like we need to bring shame back, guys, because you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
No offense, I don't know. It's not even, I'm not talking about your mother, but who, like, obviously, even if your mother did raise you right, whatever things you got instilled into your brain right now, like, there's something that needs to be fixed. And I,
It's
wish you the
porn
best.
sickness. A lot of people are addicted to porn, and they watch so much of it, it just like destroys their like perception of sex, and they just want to push the boundaries in their own lives too. Or some people, they just have exhibitionist fetish. So what they get attracted to is people being shocked. That turns them on, like shock. So people have all kinds of weird things. I'm very desensitized to it just from my cam girl days, but it's not okay. It's like,
Yeah,
especially on
I
you
mean,
too.
it's just like, why are you doing that? I really don't understand. But Edward says, oh, Lo has a lot of love for the world, making the space better for everyone, not easy for everyone to do. And I try to do that, guys. Like, I try to
You
just, like,
absolutely
as you
do.
see, with fucking everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. You get some love from Lo, but it might not be permanent depending on the way that you act. Okay? Get it together. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna bring up everyone else, Ruby. I don't know if you want to stay on. Obviously, you already know tonight is Trivia Tuesday. Ruby,
Hell
come on
yeah,
now.
baby.
Like,
Hell yeah.
did you
No,
play
I'll
last
stick around for a bit.
week, right?
Last week, I
Or
don't
not
know that
last
I
week.
did.
No, I'm sorry, not last week. I think it might have been 2 weeks before this,
I
or
did somewhat
maybe
recently, I remember.
yeah,
But
yeah, 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 yeah. So
yeah, I think that was the
I
night
need
the Paro
you
night. Was
here.
it
I
that
need you to
night?
be here, and I want you to play, please.
Dude, I'm in. Let's go.
All right, bet. Well, let me bring everybody else back up to stage. It's just Speaking Napstar, not just obviously, but anybody else. I'm about to drop the link again for people who want to join the panel. I should just pin it for people, but I that's doing too much. Like, oh yeah, so no, Ruby, I had a question, and Speak, you can answer now. I know we were in like the topic of dogs, and obviously, Ruby, you love dogs, so you'll love this question. I didn't get to answer, or I didn't get to ask you fully, Napstar, so you and Ruby can answer it. So like, do you think that animals think that humans are just weird, like by their perspective, or like in the aspect of like the way that they see us when we're using our phones or going to the bathroom or like dancing around them, singing around them, in whatever type of, just anything, any type of situation? Like there's multiple people, there's the upbeat type of personality people who have like their dogs and they go crazy with them and they're like, wrestling with dogs. And like, I know dogs just have to see us weird. Like that's my personal opinion. For real.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that I've definitely felt judged by a dog like many
Get cracked.
times.
I actually can get. I'm sorry, Ruby, to
Hey,
interrupt
get
you. Get
cracked.
cracked,
What's
I
up?
actually can get memberships now. I just, like I said, I didn't really understand the point of them, so I just didn't use them yet. But shout out to you. I hope you're doing well, and I obviously miss being here, miss seeing you in the chat. So, but anyways, go ahead, Ruby.
Get cracked, dude. Get cracked has had a lot of talk in town. He's been not in drama, but just like, I don't know, some shit was going down with OPC Don and the Lolca Rejects channel.
Really? No, nobody
Yeah.
better fucking get cracked, bro. He does
Well,
nothing.
Grace is
He's
saying some crazy shit, but like, what else is new?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure people try to, like, I mean, that's always people try to send me shit, but like It's like, obviously everyone knows that I don't really care. I'm not into the shit. And I even commented like, okay, if I seen this thing where somebody was like saying something like, oh, Lowe's falling off or something, since all this shit has happened and whatever. And I'm just like, okay, if I'm falling off, then why are people still worried about me? Like, please make it make sense. Like, stop worrying about me, please. I got nothing going on over here for you to be interested in. I'm just trying to do a Trivia Tuesday and speak to my friends. Is that all right? I guess not.
Seriously, that's fucking insane.
I don't know. But speak, Napstar, I'm sorry, Ruby, you were about to get into like how you were going to answer the question. So like, how do you think like animals view us? Do you think they're weird, or what do you think?
I think that it depends on the dog. Some seem like more conscious and aware than others, but like some really smart dogs, absolutely. I think they don't like have thoughts like us, but they like, you can just see on their faces like confusion or like a weird behavior sometimes.
That is true. That is true. Animals, they definitely show emotion. I've seen dogs cry. Has nobody else? Like, they'll have little tears running down their eyes, even if it is like, sometimes you can just see it's just like, oh, whatever, a teardrop. But sometimes like you can tell like when a dog's sad, bro, don't start with me. That can make me cry. For real.
I know. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I've definitely seen dogs like that.
So what do you think, Napstar? Are you there?
Hello?
Hey.
No, I think they're just like any other, animal that we see. Is just they ask for attention, they crave attention in different ways, and just because we can't really comprehend what's going through their mind doesn't mean that they don't have emotions, just like we do. So there's a whole documentary on this, one of the smartest dogs in the world. I think you should check it out because that kind of tells you a little bit about how trained dogs are also different from like non-trained dogs. But even non-trained dogs, they still have a sense of like direction. They also have a sense of emotion differently. But it does take a long time for a dog to just act to be like a human. I think sort of in that sense of um, like what does a human interaction look like? So, but it takes years in training. So I think that's what the documentary was talking about. But just
So,
like
but
cats,
are you saying though that animals still have emotions though, that they can still have emotions like fear and,
yeah,
you know,
of course.
confusion and stuff like that?
I mean, do you beat your dog, or I mean, you could see when you hit a dog, they're gonna fight back. So I mean,
Damn, taking it to a different level. Okay, yes,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
agree.
mean,
Yes, I agree
shit.
with that.
I mean, you can't just beat up an animal. I mean, they have emotions. I mean, but I think what cats, someone was talking about earlier, cats just have another way of marking their territory because they're very territorial animals. So cats
They
are
are.
very
They are.
they'll be about mostly just making sure that they're yours or you're theirs. So very different from dogs. But
No, I definitely agree with that. And kiss me, I definitely agree with this. If you go to the bathroom, dogs think you're weird. No, dogs look at you weird whenever they come in the bathroom. They're like, so I got to piss outside, but you get to piss in a toilet, like inside the house. Dogs
They'll
literally look
stare
at you
you
like
down.
yeah,
they
but yeah, I
will.
don't think they're weird. I just think that they just have a different way of thinking about how we navigate the world. I mean, you don't really understand them until you're training them.
Right. No, one thing I do think about animals, I think that they like have like, I don't know, some people will argue, I guess, that dogs can, understand English or whatever. But if you think about it, like dogs are all around the world, Chinese people have them, fucking or whatever, all different types of religions and people, races. So it's like, I think that dogs, and then this might be a scientific fact, I've never looked it up and I just could just be talking, whatever, but it's like they hear key words and they obviously associate them with that command, and that's what they do. Because like sometimes I'll be like, oh, dogs can understand you, but then if you really think about it, they don't. Because it's not like, oh, if you go tell them a new command, they're gonna go do it right away. It's just you've taught them how to do this thing, or they've seen it and they adapted this way, and that's how they know like certain words go with certain things.
Some dogs can use like buttons. I've seen there's this dog on TikTok named Bunny that's like super famous and it has like
Me too. I love that dog, Bunny. Stop, Ruby. Yes, Bunny's so cute.
I'm obsessed with Bunny, and you can tell that dog is like emotionally and intellectually like complex. Like
He is. No, he is. he is for sure. Tough guy, what's up? How are you?
Hey.
What's up, ladies?
Hello, hello.
Not too
What y'all
much.
up
Just
to?
having a panel talking about right now how we think animals view us as humans by like what we're doing, what their emotions are, shit like that. But what's up with
Shit, they
you?
love us because we feed their ass. Shit.
Facts. I mean,
Most of the time, that's what we be doing. We feeding them, taking care of them. Some people is
right,
real bad with animals, though. They be poaching and killing, and some people is real like harsh to animals, man. I mean,
right.
if you eat food, you like meat, if you like chicken and steak and shit like that, I mean,
Mhm.
that's an animal
I
too.
mean, what about, I mean, it could even obviously go simpler than that of just like people, mistreat animals right here, United States, like in next shit. I got one of my next door neighbors that has like me personally, like you can have an outside and inside dog, but like if you have an outside dog caged to one spot and never let that dog or go walk that dog and he has a little hut in the back and you might go feed him every couple times, whatever. That's just like neglecting a dog and neglecting an animal. So that's not just with, the bigger aspect of things of people poaching animals and shit, but shit, people neglect animals every day.
Yep. It's a huge thing in
Yeah,
my
the
city.
most.
People like just have their dogs off leash, like especially like with bigger dogs. I've had dogs like run up on me, especially when I used to have a smaller dog. It's happened to me like 3 times where there's like an unleashed like
Mhm.
large dog that like charged me, and one of my neighbors was actually ripped apart and died from a attack of 2 dogs.
What did I just tell you? Speak. People can die from dogs.
Oh, 100%.
Well, that
I
What
It
did I
never
that
said
mean?
does
tore.
make
It
it
was
they.
like
scary.
I never
two.
said they couldn't.
But you were like, I guess.
Bro,
Like they can for sure.
dude, they
Depends on the breed.
absolutely a big dog. That's why I fuck with small dogs. Okay, I could take them
Mm.
on, but a big dog, I get scared.
Yeah, but hold on one second, guys. We got Noelle in the back, so let's bring her up. Noelle,
Hi.
hey, how are you?
Hi.
How's the week
Hey,
My day was good, and I went to yoga first, and a softball game, and 2 hockey practices to watch, and I was very cold in there, and I was like, yes, it
okay, well
was a
that's
busier day.
cool. That's
Yes,
really
Oh,
cool.
that's Noel from CT's channel.
Yeah,
yes.
how was the softball game, Noelle? I love softball.
The softball game, I watched the end of it, and they actually won with the home run.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. That's really dope. I really
I
like that.
just watched it and then I filmed a live stream
Okay.
in
Do
the
you
end of
have
it.
a channel that you can
Yes,
drop so we
yes,
can support? Okay,
yes, I
drop
do.
it. If you want to drop in the back chat or the
I
chat, we
will.
can drop
I
it for
will.
you, whatever which one.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
Yes,
good. Take your time,
yes,
please.
yes.
And we would love for you to join in on this conversation. Always we're talking about animals right now, like just animal nature, their emotions, what they think about us as humans, what our actions are, things of that sorts. Did you have any comments on that? Do you like
What's the
animals?
humans?
Huh?
What's the humans?
The what?
I was saying, what's the? Oh, what are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, what do you think of like animals? Like, first of all, do you like animals?
Yes, of course I
Okay, do
do.
you think that animals have like a conscious brain like us? Like, you know how we think and we have like ideas and free will and free thought to go do whatever. Do you think that animals do that, or are they more of a compacted type of species that like
In their realm, I'm sure they are. But
That's
I
my
don't know.
link. I'm sorry about my name.
okay, guys, this is to your YouTube,
Yeah,
Noel. Okay, well, guys, you see it in the chat. It's sit. I think
Stinky
it's
Stinky N, and
well, yeah, I
I
think it's supposed to be
and
stinky.
then I got 578 subscribers.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I think that you did type it in wrong right here, but somebody else can put it into the chat for us. So we can pull it up because you typed in SIT. I think it's supposed to be stinky. And then N5963, guys. So guys, go and subscribe to Noel. Big shout outs to you, Noel. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you and coming up on
And
panel. You're so
can
nice.
I still be on this panel?
Yes, of course. I know you came up last time and you had left abruptly, and I'm sorry if
I am
you were
sorry. I jumped from channel to channel to channel. Yes, I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. No, you don't have to apologize for that. I was just apologizing for last time because I know you had came up and we were already in conversation. So when I had brought you up, we kind of like over talked you, didn't get to talk that much. So, sometimes I'm sorry, like, we'll just be deep in conversation and it'll go sideways. We'll lose track of time. But yeah, you're always welcome up on panel for sure. What are you talking about? EAE, stop, please. Shout out to EAE.
We are celibate by choice, not by lack of
Oh,
options.
44
Don't you
Dynamic
worry.
is in the comments. Shout out to you, 44.
Oh,
Hey.
hey, it's our favorite.
No,
What's
though,
up,
because the
baby?
last time that you were in my chat, 44 Dynamic, like you were saying some like, I don't know, some kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like you were saying.
Is he still in his crooked low business?
No, it was weirder than that, Ruby. It was like on some lovey-dovey shit.
Bro.
Yeah, he was
Listen,
asking Lo to touch him.
That's what it
like, I love
was. He had a
everyone and
crush
I
the
love all my
whole
supporters.
time. He had a crush the whole time. 44 Dynamic busted.
Well, yeah, dogs are trippy though,
No,
but
yes.
animals
What
are
do you
crazy.
Yes.
But
yes.
yeah.
Come defend your honor. Defend your name, Loghouse King.
Yeah, you can come up on panel
Are you
44. I wouldn't
Steer?
mind talking to you, but
Let's hear from a real
at the same
cow. Do
time,
you
like
have
you
emotions?
were like okay, we're not even listen. I forgot. Like Lo can't be getting into these things, guys, because bro, my life. I didn't even like talk about. I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but like shit, 44 or not 44. Hurricane's still in, my fucking Discord. Like that's how you know I really shouldn't be that mad. I didn't even talk about the shit or anything. Like shit. By my knowledge and what I know, like. Yeah, like people think I rage quit, but really I was like, okay, guys, have a good night. Like I'm getting off, and I ended because I'm just like I'm talking to brick walls. No offense to people, but like it's like I don't know.
Dude,
Like
he gets really mad
I
if you
really like
block
I'm a real
him.
life person. You know what I mean? Like I live real life. Yes, girls might be a little delusional here and there. Cool, fine, dandy, but like I'm actually a smart person. Like I have an actual life, and like I know when people are like trying to manipulate you and trying to turn things into a narrative and say things like, you know what I mean? And I just don't play those games. So like that's why I left, because like you're not gonna try to like do me like that. Like what? But I do love you guys regardless. Like you guys are still people. Hey, tune in, give a girl a view, a shout out. Like, come on now.
But yeah,
But
Paro, he gets super triggered by like being put backstage, getting blocked, and then signing off what he thinks is abruptly. That was my other big sin with him, is I ended a Celebrity Sunday kind of early one day. That and putting him backstage, and now
I mean,
he won't talk to me until October.
I literally told him, bro, like I didn't even like I blocked you on some incognito shit. Like I didn't go out and be like, oh guys, I'm blocking Hurricane, whatever. Like it was on some my own personal choice, opinion, and that's what I wanted to do. And then people started to bring in like his autism or something. Like first of all, I knew this man had autism. Secondly, like what does that have to do with people's actions? Like it does
Oh, y'all
have
talking about the other day. Y'all talking about that old ass shit, man. I thought y'all was over that.
this is the first time I've been on stream since then.
Oh, really? I thought you was on stream the other day.
Sorry. With
Wasn't you
what?
on stream? Like briefly, wasn't you?
Maybe in your fantasies, in your dreams.
Are we still
Maybe a
talking about
couple of days
dogs
ago.
or no?
No, I mean it doesn't even really matter. Like I don't really care. Like I still love everyone and everyone is still welcome to the channel. But at the same time, like I am only like you guys are gonna see me on YouTube and that's it. Like I'm barely even in my own Discord, okay? And that's just what
I
the
thought I
relationship
seen you live. I
dynamic
guess
of
not.
us are going to be like. Like if I decide, me personally, oh, like obviously Universal, Ruby, there's a couple people that I'll talk to outside of this shit, but it's like I don't know you guys. Like please, like don't make this seem like it's I don't know.
People can feel just like entitled to your time and energy. And at
Why
a
are you
certain
worried
point,
about these
especially as more
motherfuckers,
people
man?
come in, you have to.
You
I'm
ain't
not
never gonna meet them.
tough guy, you know me. What the fuck? Like I already told you guys, like some actual, not obviously, like I said, like when I feel like people say, oh, shit's going on in my real life, they're talking about something like big or humongous or something. But at the same time, like I'm not like people just, like, how you go through your daily just whatevers and you're fucking dealing with shit. You're dealing with family, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with whatever. And
But
you just want to
women
take,
have a choice.
especially as
You
a
don't gotta
content creator, like I
you
said,
don't
I've
gotta
been
deal
getting
with it.
for month after month since what, November, December of last year, all the way up until now, till a couple weeks ago. Like, that takes a fucking toll on my energy, buddy. Okay. Like, sending good
Yeah.
vibes to all. I know
Well,
this is from your channel, Ruby, but shout out to you, Shift Happens. I appreciate you because I've been telling people, comment in the fucking chat, like something inspiring, positive. Tell me something like happy that happened with your fucking weekend or your weekday, like today. It doesn't matter. I just want to hear something. I want to read some like
Yeah, let's
happy,
get in the
good,
positive
positive.
mode.
Like,
I had a good week, like with streaming. I felt like a lot of support. Had a good Celebrity Sunday. And also I filled up 3 bags of garbage today and brought them outside, and even wiped down some surfaces. So the cleaning and leveling up continues. And yeah, that's my positivity. And I've been reading the Bible, my devotional,
oil. Oh no,
and
that's good for me. I'm super glad for that.
yeah. What about the rest of you guys? Give us the positivity.
Well, Foil Grim Timmy says, I saw the cherry blossoms,
Oh,
and
beautiful.
shout out to you for seeing those because I absolutely love cherry blossoms. I think they're beautiful. So that's something amazing. And that did make me just think of them right now. So yes, that was a good thought as fuck. But what's up, tough guy? I know you just came up on panel. Did you want to answer the question that's on screen that we're currently doing before we get into trivia night tonight, or what's up?
well, I don't think that dogs thinks that we're weird. No. I think that we feed them and they look to us to feed them. And,
Right?
it's crazy. I mean, some dogs actually live better lives than some humans. If so although there's dogs that get abused, there's also dogs out there that get pampered. So,
Absolutely. I
but
agree.
I don't think that they look at us as weird. I think they look at us as like above them to help them to guide, like kind of like children, you know?
Stop, because this, like, some people don't like this, but like I compare, and this, like, I don't like comparing really
No,
anything.
no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't
I
do that.
compare,
But
I don't like compare them like that, but like
they're just
how
like
dogs,
helpless. I mean, they're not really helpless because they're animals. If you put them out in the wild, they'll figure it out,
right? But
you
that's what
know,
I'm saying. Like, I mean, it
or
might be
they'll
a hot take,
die.
but when you compare like children to dogs, and just the aspect of like how dogs yearn for discipline and they need discipline to become, a structured whatever, have a structure, then kids need the exact same thing. And because I be telling people, like, no reason your guys' kids be acting a damn fool. You don't give them no discipline. Like, just how these animals are out here. They don't listen to you recall or nothing. Like, I can't. But
Yeah. What you
uh
think, Ruby? What you say? What did Ruby say about dogs?
I think that they do. Well, they don't have like conscious thoughts, but they've definitely seen a dog like confused by me and expressing like different emotions. Like they experience it just in like a very like rudimentary, like basic way. But they have like emotions and some brain activity, some cognition.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing like with horses, right? Horses connect with humans pretty well as well, right?
yeah, he said, how often do I smack my nieces or nephews? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I do discipline, as in spank my nephew when I am like taking care of him, but it's not in a, oh, I'm beating my nephew or anything like that. But when
Excuse
the
me.
kid knows,
Excuse me. Can I
yeah,
say something? This is new on YouTube. See your subscribers. I can see my subscribers now.
you okay? So you
So
can,
I
what?
can.
How many subscribers do you have?
It says click your subscribers. That's new. Never heard of that.
Well, that means you're like, moving up on the YouTube scale. So I'm glad for
What
you.
does that mean? It never shows that before. What does that mean?
It just, I mean, it's showing your, the count of your subs so you can keep track of it and keep count of the numbers.
It says this. These are all of it. It says look. see your
Sometimes
subscribers.
if they have it set to public, you can see some of your subscribers,
I
but
did.
only if the person has
I
it set
did.
that way.
It's the first of the month.
Get up.
It's,
It's the first of the month.
This is.
it
I
is the
didn't.
first of the month. I'm super
And it's
excited.
April Fool's Day, but I'm like, I don't know. I didn't feel like making any April Fool's
Excuse
jokes.
me. So it says show your subscribers. I never clicked on this ever in my life.
Well, I don't know if I know what you're talking about with that. What'd you say it's called?
On your phone, see your subscribers down.
I think she was just saying she can see who her subscribers are because
Yeah.
you can see some of them sometimes, like depending on how
Okay,
you look at
so
it.
yeah, I think that
that means it changed. I am getting up there.
yeah, you're getting up there. That's what I'm saying. So you don't have to worry about that. It's nothing bad. It's something good.
Is that good on my on my second account? I don't see it on my second account. Yes, I do have
Okay.
accounts.
So yeah, then yeah, on the backup, if it shows that it's not there, then obviously on your first one, you've reached a number of subscribers that you can see the account now. And like I said, that means obviously something good. You're building up your progress in YouTube. Thank you, Six Admins. I appreciate you.
Money. Am I gonna get a
So
lot of
low, if
money?
I was misbehaving in the grocery store, would you spank? Would you hit me?
Not in the grocery store, but when we get back to the car, just know.
Oh, all right, just making sure.
Facts. I mean, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, back to just like what I was saying though. Like, obviously, if I'm spanking my nephew, it's not for some petty ass shit. Like, oh, him getting up on like the counters or fucking like playing with something. You know, that's like obviously kids are gonna do that. They're gonna get into shit. But if he like breaks some shit or you know like he often likes to pull shit apart. So say it was like one day it was like my hair clip. I didn't do that because it was just a hair clip, but he'll do that with like chargers or even headphones, glasses, whatever it could possibly be. And like shit like that, he's been told multiple times. And kids know what the fuck they're not supposed to be doing because first of all, how can you explain a kid knows how to like sneak around, fucking be like sarcastic or whatever? Like kids learn shit little like fast, you know what I mean?
Kids
And
lie. They're
yeah, like
really
I'm not one of them parents. Like if I did have kids, I wouldn't like my kids wouldn't even get to the point to where it's like, oh, I would need to gentle parent, but I wouldn't be like that gentle parenting style just because like no. I mean I
No,
don't
if
know
you're
how
too gentle, your
How old
child's
is
not
your
ready for the world.
kids?
exactly. I don't know. The world is very fucked up. That's why I say I personally don't want to have kids in the first place. I just, you know, I don't want to. If I did, they would be very instilled with some morals and some ground, like to them, some foundation. So yeah.
So you spanking that kid on the bus if he's getting crazy or friend.
Stop.
You said what?
I said, so you spanking that kid on the bus if they getting wild or they start weeping.
What's a
Like,
random kid?
I mean, first of all, I am but I also am like nurturing enough and compassionate enough to see like if there's actually like a problem, like why are you crying? And I can figure that out for you. I'm going to try to do that. But if I'm saying like the kid is actually doing some shit where they know they're not supposed to be doing, you are going to be disciplined. But if it's like, oh, the kid can't control his emotions right this second because this is a new emotion or they went through a new situation, then I'm going to try to understand, you know, what the kid is going through and where I've been at that point and try to like do the best advice and counseling that I can, guidance as a parent. But I'm saying there's certain shit, you know, that
Wait. Hold up. Time out.
Speak. What's up, my nigga?
What's up, tough guy? Hold up. Wait a minute. Shake them
What
titties, do them brown.
did I say that was wrong? I'm sorry.
We went from talking about dogs to spanking kids. What the hell just happened?
Whoa, tough guy kind of like said something about children and dogs, and I was like, oh yeah, hot take. Like I kind of compare dogs to children because like in the sense of like they both yearn for like discipline and like a structured, you know, environment.
True.
Well, I mean, dogs are going to do what they're naturally inclined to do: sniff butts, eat, take
I
poops.
mean, duh, yes, but that's also a kid. Kids are gonna get into shit. Kids are gonna do shit that's like not the best decisions. But when you train a kid and a dog both well, like using the regiments of discipline, like what's the word? Repeating. I don't know the fucking plural word of that. Whatever.
Repetition.
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 Uh, shit like that, then you're going to get those same results. Because me personally, like I've had a dog, like my own personal dog, and I trained that dog to like be the best dog that he possibly could. And I know that's why I'm saying like, obviously Napstar had asked me a little bit about my opinion on some kids and shit. So I just gave my opinion on how I would really, discipline or, treat fucking guide my kid, just because there's a lot of shit like I would have the best kids. They wouldn't, like I said, they wouldn't even get to the point of like, how like you see a fucking 5-year-old being bad as fuck. Like they would never get to that point, because since the day they're going to be born, they're going to be fucking learning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Some kids are crazy. That's why like I don't want to have kids. I know how the environment is. I know how the world is. And I don't want to bring another child, another being
You
like,
be
yeah, they,
smoking sativa, huh? You like sativa, Lo?
I mean, I like both, I guess. I don't know. Ruby.
Okay.
No, now you can tell
Oh,
she's
okay.
cooked. You can tell she's
I
cooked
thought I
right now,
thought maybe
right?
she was
Well,
like
I'm speaking some facts right now,
in
though,
that
because
damn
people
What do
really
you
do
sativa.
mean?
like
He's
start
spitting straight
controlling their
facts.
kids.
That
Like,
wasn't even
I'm
giving
really speaking
sativa.
facts, though, because
I
people
give
really don't know
sativa.
how to like control their kids or even their dogs to the simplest of sense. Like, may I get it, like whatever. Some people grow up a certain way, but like some things we got to break as an adult. Okay, we got to get better. We got to do better than our parents and treat our kids better. Like how like what some shit like confuses me about, like some parents would be like, oh, like they'll get mad at their kid. Like they'll be like, oh, I don't want my kid to be spoiled, which is understandable. But my kid's not gonna get this, and that because I didn't have that as an adult, and like I grew up this way. And it's like, yes, but why wouldn't you want your kid to have the best of the world and know that their parents have their back? But you're trying to make them live this like struggle lifestyle that you live. Like me personally, I would never do that. Like even the life that I live, I didn't live a horrible life, but I would still like have my kid live a much better than life than me. So I don't know. People are tripping. People are trying to like, force that. Oh, because sometimes even my parents do like, oh, I lived life when, like this way when I was this age and I was your age and this, whatever, you should do this and this and that. But like, let your kids, obviously by how you raise them, make their own decisions. Like, I don't know.
Can we just say that EAE should not have kids? So can we just agree on that? Please, EAE, don't have
Well,
kids,
yeah,
please.
obviously
It's
EAE.
EAE is a whole different type of breed. Like, come on, we don't want that in the
We
world right
can't
now.
be passing on those genetics.
I'll
And
just say
see,
that.
no, Grimace, I only have ever been spanked in my life like 2 or 3 times. Like, not even. Like, I wasn't a bad kid because my parents raised me to be a good kid. And that's why, like, that's where I learned that from. Like,
So you never got into shit?
I
Damn.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, my getting into shit when I was a kid was like, oh, like fucking grabbing shit off shelves and like putting it against the wall and doing shit that's like not harmless. Like, I didn't do no fucked up. I don't know. Like, kids these days be like breaking shit, fucking getting into cabinets, spilling shit all over floors,
Attacking
drawing on
teachers, like
walls, doing
stabbing
all this
each
shit. It's just like
other.
whatever. But shout out to you,
It's
Cruz. Thanks for tuning in, my
I
girl.
remember
yeah.
I
Bro,
remember hitting it in front of a dog before, and he was just looking at us. I thought that shit was weird. I was like, man, I had to put him out of the room because he was just staring at us. He
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
no, I tried and I forgot. I'm
that's
sorry.
a,
My
He
mind
was
got
licking your
completely
feet.
fried.
Was he
Can we
licking
just
your feet,
pause the
Tough Guy?
conversation really quick?
no,
I'm
he was
sorry.
just looking. It was weird because he was just.
Hold on. Pause the conversation just really quick. I had brought Mike up and he hadn't got to say anything yet. So, Mike, how are you? I'm sorry that we've been in conversation and just speaking.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me clearly? Because
Yeah,
it because I'm using the AirPods. So, but no, I shout out to Universal. Thank you, appreciate it, man. Much love and respect, and just want to say hi to everyone in the panel. I'm much appreciative, Lo. You mentioned something earlier. I just wanted to comment on that. I'm just gonna be as brief. But you mentioned about like the Discord and and then trying to have your own privacy. I'm the same way as you. Like you try to like try to explain yourself because you want people not to get it confused. I'm the same way. But it's just like, people have to understand the difference between entertainment and personal. So I agree with you. So, you know what I mean? And anyone who's trying to knock you down for that, you shouldn't even listen to that. I'm with you on that. Like, try to separate the personal shit from the entertainment because otherwise it gets toxic and you have all
Fact.
these other shits coming in and then it distracts you from everything that you want to do. So I'm just here to tell you you're doing an amazing job and I'm you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. And
Yeah,
that's just
absolutely. I mean, no, I appreciate your words, of course. Like, I try to do my best, fucking getting everybody's words out and letting everyone up on panel, but also like, setting them boundaries. But no matter what I do, someone's gonna have a problem with something that I do. So I do appreciate your words by at least, just acknowledging that obviously I must be doing something right. You know what I mean? So thank
yeah,
you.
no, you're doing in my humble opinion, you're doing an amazing job. I mean, obviously, you can't please everyone, and that's the problem. And it's just like you're trying to give the opportunity to everyone, and then in the process of that, you get burned because it's just like people don't know how to. They don't have boundaries. They just don't know when to draw the
Exactly.
line. It's
Yes,
just like
actually.
it's like okay, like it's like, just because I give you my hand, you're not gonna fucking take my whole arm. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Exactly.
whole.
And no, that's what I said a little bit about just me giving myself to my channel a little bit too much in my Discord. Like I had to just step away and make that boundary set. Like, okay, like yes, I do love you guys and you guys are my community and everything else, but like I still do have my personal life and I'm one of them people that care about my personal life and what's actually going on in that bitch. So it's like if I have to take
Yeah,
away from you have to understand like this is secondary. It's not primary. Like
of
and
course. Like
it's
that's the thing.
it's no hate or animosity towards anybody or anything. And even like I said, the haters don't knock me down. Like, I mean, like I said, they show me that obviously I'm doing something right because haters don't pop up for no reason. You know what I mean? And
Plus,
Yeah.
it's good for the
I just
algorithm.
like
Like, if people want to be haters on like someone who's being totally neutral and positive, like it boosts the algorithm, so it's like pop off. Like,
they don't, and thank you. And then like I also be telling you guys like thank you for another view. Like for even just the people that are hate watching, like I mean, it's just like you guys are still viewing, so I appreciate you.
no, but
But no,
you're
we
doing
do have
an
Foley in the back,
awesome
and I am
job.
gonna bring him up in 1 second. But I'm gonna like mute myself for just 1 second and like go off cam because I have to go to the bathroom. So if Universal, you want to hop up really quick and just like leave the panel for a second for literally like 2 minutes, I would love that. I would appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna bring you up, Universal. I don't think he's there.
No,
Oh,
oh wait, I think he
Yeah.
just
He
okay.
just.
Can
unmuted.
you just like guide the panel for 1 second? I just gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's up,
Hi.
Universal?
What's up, everybody?
How much? I was just
How
gonna
you
say
doing,
I
bro?
agree that I think Lo's doing an awesome job, but it's hard to make those boundaries between like your online versus your real life. I definitely like over invest in my online life at the expense of my like regular life, and like I have to force myself out, you know.
I think it's extremely important to question these things in terms of mental health and because I asked Prawn and I asked Ava the other day. I don't know how you guys deal with it because it could be very overwhelming, and a lot of people throwing the kitchen sink at you. They throwing some crazy shit. I mean, after all, this is the internet, and you tend to meet a lot of crazy people, and
Yeah,
that's
I
the
certainly have.
territory. So we have to separate like the entertainment with the personal and not mix it up because then you find yourself in some fucking like crazy shit and some chaos,
Yeah,
and it could really affect you. And so, I mean, you know, that's just my thought. So I
it's
think it's just
definitely affected me. Like, you know, between getting doxxed and having people show up at my house and job, and
oh
you
man,
know, it's gotten to that level, and it just, you know, I accept it, and there's so much I love about YouTube and all the community that keeps me coming back basically every day, you know. But it comes with a cost for sure. You know, you have to be able to keep it together, and I've broken down and had many crash out streams, so I don't even know if I'd be good for advice on how to keep it together, but I don't know. Overall, it's definitely worth it to me. But there's costs. There's costs, and you cannot just trust anyone. I went in so trusting, and yeah, it totally backfired.
Yeah.
Well, one thing you could do to stop that is completely stop talking about whoever it is. Like out of sight, out of mind. Don't need to say anything. Just kind of leave it as that. I don't know.
19, shout out to you.
Yeah. So that's
Also,
all I got.
writer, I can only handle so much self-involved crybaby bullshit. I've hit my limit for the day. Come on, man.
Okay, so enough
No.
of that, guys. I'm sorry to interrupt the conversation. Were we in something specific before I bring Spicoli up? But
I was
Spicoli?
just saying that I think you've been doing an awesome job, but it's hard to
Spicoli
know.
actually left. Spicoli left. But I mean, we do have Shift Happens and As Varun in the back, so I'm gonna bring them up. But I actually 219. So do I. The words crash out, guys. We are not crashing out in 2025. Okay, we need to stop with them words.
They do want the low crash out stream because they get it from Ruby, so they think they can get it from other people. But no, not everyone does
That's
crash
a fact.
out streams.
This has
Some
already
people
happened.
know to stop and not film themselves going crazy if they do
Right.
feel like that. Like Lo, if she feels like she wants some time off, she just takes the time off, and she's setting boundaries with the people who are stepping, on her goodwill.
They don't care about that though. It's just YouTube. It's a fake universe, which I get it, but it's like, come on now, guys. We really are all people, and mostly, I'm hoping all adults behind the screen. So like, come on now. But I'm about to bring up Shift Happens. I think he's from or she's from your channel, Ruby.
Shifty, hi Shifty.
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
I saw Liliana.
Yes. I just wanted to come up. I'm Ruby. You don't have to take responsibility for me. No worries. But I have been to her channel. I mostly just lurk. I like to just kind of linger. But I just wanted to fling good vibes. I just thought there was some good energy happening, and I just wanted to say happy April and such, and no fools, no jokes. But that's all. Just wanted to say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You're going to have a great month coming up. I hope we all obviously are flourishing this month, having lots of blessings. But I do appreciate you coming up on panel. And obviously, I know you're from Ruby's channel. So shout out to you.
Yes, I'm specifically from Ruby's. She's solely responsible for all of my everything. And she endorses all of my behaviors. So, I am her apprentice.
Happy for you to be here. I had a question that I actually had been asking the panelists probably a couple, 20, 30 minutes ago. We kind of been talking about a whole bunch of extra shit in between. But if you wanted to answer it, I would love that.
Was it the dog question?
Yeah, it was the animal question. Like, how do you think animals see us as humans? Are we weird? Like, do you think they're in that living state like us? Do you think they're more primitive, or what do you think?
Well, it went specifically with the dog thing. And speaking of shit, if I may swear, I do think that dogs must wonder why humans collect their poops. I think that might be something that they wonder,
Probably. Okay, yeah. I never thought about that. They probably think or I think personally, okay, say when it comes to cats, right? And they're watching you clean up their cat litter box. I think cats are assholes. They're probably thinking in their head, clean up my shit. You know what I mean?
Cats they are assholes.
They're like, I just buried that. What the fuck? You're messing with my work, why did I waste my time covering it if you just were gonna do that with it? And where are you taking it? I don't know.
Animals definitely, I feel look at us very, very weird. Even when it just comes to how we sit on the couch on our phones when we're watching TV, they're not really understanding what we're saying or what we're laughing at. We're just laughing at this little square box. You know what I mean? They probably think everything we do is weird.
I don't know. Have you ever seen those videos where dogs are reacting to like sad Disney movies? Like I'm a sucker for that shit. Like I don't know. I believe they can see it. They hear that music and they feel the feels.
Some dogs
Yeah,
do, but I think
definitely.
some don't. I think some dogs are dumber than others.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of breeds that are smarter than others. I mean, even just this dog right here, my friend's dog, she has a Australian Shepherd, and they're very, very smart. But compared to like, a pug, them bitches, like they barely know what's going on. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. But guys, I dropped the stream link for anybody who wants to come up. We do have Varun in the back, so I'm gonna bring him up. Varun, how are you? How's
Yay.
everything going with you?
Oh, fine, fine. Thank you for having me on your show, Ruby and Lolola. I'm grateful to being. I'm grateful for being on your show. Thank you very much.
No problem, and I appreciate you being up here. Who just left? Speaking who? Somebody. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But anyways, how's just home life? I know one of the last times you got up here, like you had told us what was going on a little bit. Has everything been good?
Yeah.
Okay, well, did you want to answer the animal question? That like, how do you think animals perceive us as humans?
Oh, very complicated question. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I haven't thought about it because I've not had pets. So
Well,
I
that's the
don't know
point,
how the.
it's kind of like mind complexing, like trying to put your brain inside of an animal's brain. And it's not a complexing question like to me, but at the same time, it's not something that usually people think about. So that's why I'm asking it, to get our minds moving and, our imagination. Mike,
Um,
wait, stop. Mike
Whoa.
23.
Holy
Shout
shit.
out to you, Mike 23, for the fucking super chat. Stop. Wait a second. He says, Lo, this is just a small gift for you. And thank you, Universal Jones. Keep up the amazing work. I will I will stay around. I'm pretty sure that's what he means, for trivia tonight. Last time was fun. Keep up the good work once more. Thank you. And no, thank you, Mike. I appreciate big fucking W's in the chat to Mike, guys. Like,
Holy
number one
you. Come again.
sponsor of the night.
Thank you. Come again.
wow.
Chef's
Chef's
Kiss.
kiss.
Thank you. Come again.
Much. Thank you. I appreciate. No, you're so good. Don't worry about the fucking typo. Like, come on now. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you a lot. But guys, we have someone else in the back. Justin and Retro. I do not know him. And
Oh, I
just
know Justin, yeah.
up Justin, but I do actually have two new edits that I have made. And shout out to Universal Jones for putting me in Studio Ghibli form. But I did, make the edits, make the backgrounds, try to get them together. And just for the sake of a new person, we're going to use it as an overlay. So let's see Lowe's new edit and bring up Justin, guys. Hold on. Which one do you guys want to see? You want to see number 1 or number 2, guys? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay. This is me, and everybody knows the fit too. So cute.
Oh.
Justin,
Hello.
hey, how are you?
Hi.
Justin.
Cute.
Hello.
How are
Hey,
you?
what's up,
Oh,
Justin?
I want to say hi, Shift.
Hi.
Okay. Hey, thanks for
Hi,
tuning
Lo.
in. I appreciate you coming up on panel.
Hi.
How are you doing
Yeah.
today?
Good. I love playing some trivia.
Oh yes, I
Yes.
know him. I know you, Justin. Remember?
Mhm.
Hello.
Oh my
Yep.
God,
We are gonna play trivia tonight. I think since it is 9:40, we're an hour and 33 minutes in, guys. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Riding High with Low, Ruby Spacek, you already know. Noel's chat or panel is in the chat. You guys can find that. Napstars, anybody else wants to drop their chat, of course, we're all for promoting. Guys, go follow them, like the channel, support, of course. Shout out to Mike for being the big supporter of the night. But we're going to start probably in about 10, 15, 20 minutes. 10 my time, the latest. It might be different times for you guys, but we're gonna start the trivia very soon.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. Nice to officially meet y'all. Have a beautiful night. I'll try to come back for some trivia and have a good show. Okay, bye.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good
Nice
night.
to
Bye.
vocally
Oh,
meet
she
you.
was so sweet and her voice was so dainty and cute.
I know. I recognize her name and picture, but that's the first time I vocally interacted.
Really? No, I love guys. Look at this dog. Look at him. Watch.
Oh,
Dude.
He
looks like
is
a
very
cute
cute.
dog.
His name is Oakley. He's a
Oh,
German Shepherd. Fucking
Precious.
Can I see it?
Australian
Australian
Shepherd,
Shepherd.
yeah. That's too cute.
Knock the fucking thing down. That's not good. I can't play with you right now, Oakley. I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, guys, I do appreciate you. And thank you for anyone who's coming up on panel, having conversations of just even as simple as dogs. Guys. But since everyone up on panel, hold on one second. Justin, did you want to actually answer the question before we move on to the next one before we get into trivia? You're either on mute or we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I think
still.
he's on mute.
It doesn't
He's on
show
the
that you're on
subtitles.
mute, but something, maybe your phone
Maybe
is
he got unplugged.
something.
Yes.
You might have to exit the show and hit the stream link again. I'm not too sure. We can't hear you.
Lo, he has subtitles on. You're not reading the subtitles.
I was about to say, I'm dropping the stream link again for whoever wants to come up, whatever. But we are going to get into one more question, have a little conversation about it before, obviously, we get into trivia tonight. I'm excited, guys. Tonight, to explain it one more time, trivia tonight is going to be on 80s, 90s, 2000 music, and food. I know food's random, but it's in there just because they give it a little spice. You feel me?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So for all my music enthusiasts,
Dude, we gotta get Stevie up here. He's such a music nerd.
Yep. All right, what's the second question?
Shout out to Stanley Cross. Yes, sir. Thank you for tuning in. He said, as Varun on camera, is this a dating show? I claim Ruby. Stanley, it's coming for you, Ruby. No. We love to hear that. And yes, Varun always loves to cam up. We love people who cam up, guys. Anybody who comes up on panel, we love to see them cammed up. All right. But shout out to you, Stanley. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Mike says, nice trivia night. Yay, I'm excited for trivia. We are excited for trivia. I'm not in my usual spot. People won't get their name up on the board like it usually is behind me, but it'll be the same, I promise, okay? It'll be the same. Okay, we have Justin back in the back, so let's see if we can hear him now. Justin, I still can't hear you. Nope, we can't.
Oh, man. That
I don't know what to say. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Subtitles on.
If you want to check maybe I don't know what phone you're using or what device you're using, but if you want to maybe check your Bluetooth or something is connected,
sometimes that's
go to your sound settings. We still can't hear you.
Control.
Nothing's coming through, Justin.
Listen, I'm gonna drop you in the back for now, but until you got your sound things, if you have to leave again, I'll bring you back up momentarily. Okay?
Yeah, we'll try again. We'll try again when the trivia starts.
But anyway, we're waiting for him to get to that question. But since obviously he's having technical difficulties, we can get to the next one really quick.
All right.
So first of all, before we get into the next question, though, I might save these for the end. Actually, okay. So next question. You wake up as the opposite gender. What is the first thing that you're doing?
Transform myself back into the gender that I was.
Do something realistic, Napstar. Come on now.
Really? You
saying that's not realistic?
I'm saying no, because let's just say, okay, boom, you're just a girl. You can't transform yourself back. You can't transform yourself back to a male. So boom, what's the first thing you do? But wait, pause really quick before everyone answers their question. One day, shout out to Edward. He said, one day I'll be a high roller like Mike 23 and have the pleasure of $100. But only to you, Lola. And I appreciate you. And shout out to Edward. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving the super chat. I very much appreciate it. And obviously, everyone, shout out to Edward. Give him big W's in the chat for him.
Thank you. Come again.
You.
W's.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. But okay, so I'll answer first, Napstar. Napstar. Let me answer first. So if I switched genders for a day, the first thing, I mean, I feel like obviously the first thing everyone is doing is looking at their body. Like, let's be honest. Like, they're just like, oh, who am I? What do I look like? Like, you know what I mean? But then I would probably like, I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't know. Like, I would probably want to like, I don't know.
You
Try
know
to
what
play
you would do. You know what
like
you would do.
no,
I
because
know
on.
exactly what I do, but it's impure, and I denounce it and disavow.
Oh
that's
my
what I'm
God,
saying. Like,
Ruby!
duh.
I
I
know.
feel like
Come
everyone.
on,
What?
I sure
Ruby. You
everyone's
know what?
first thought is that one, duh. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of something outside
Because
of
it's a
that.
different
Duh.
anatomy. Like it'd be I'd be curious. I don't know.
Yeah, because you only have one.
Can he stop
thing.
looking at me? This
Jake
morning?
Hudson, shout out to you. He said liked and shared. I appreciate you so
Jake
much.
Hudson, I know him.
I know Jake.
I'm calling Ruby and Low and having a lesbian orgy. EAE. That's him if he woke up in the opposite. Okay, so thank you so much, EAE, for your response. I do appreciate that. And I don't know if I would answer. I don't know if I would answer, but good luck trying. We got Justin back. He did leave and try again. So let's see if his mic is working. Nope, we still can't hear you, Justin.
Do you have a different device? Sometimes I use my phone.
I don't
and if
know
my
what's
phone doesn't
happening
work, I use
with
my
this device.
laptop.
Listen, Justin. You might have to turn that whole thing off. Turn your whole
Yeah.
device off.
Yeah, you
and
might
turn
need
it back
to
Restart it. Yeah.
restart it. Yeah.
Restart your whole device. Like literally power that bitch off and turn it back on, because it's not working. Whatever you're doing. No offense.
All right, I guess I'll answer for real then.
But you go ahead, Napstar. Go ahead.
If I am transferred into another body, I guess so. Obviously, what you said was looking at your body, seeing what you got, and then just kind of go on my head. There's really nothing to. I wouldn't really like emphasize on like anything sexual or anything. I would just kind of be getting used to the anatomy, I guess you would say.
Right. What do you think? How would you think like your first pee would feel as a woman?
First pee?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be kind of unusual, but I wouldn't think too much of it. Like I wouldn't be like super. It is what it is. I don't know.
Okay, well, I personally, as a man, I would go pee and see how it feels to like,
Be a
because
whole
like
different
you have like
experience.
it's so different compared to a female. We have our like
It's like
flat
peeing out of a
whatever,
tube.
but then you have this appendage of just like meat hanging off your body, and you got a whole. Like,
Did you
know
say
what I mean?
flap? Did you say flap?
Like this flap of meat, like you know what I mean?
It seems like a lot. Like it would get in the way and like how do you
but
sit
no,
down?
that's
How do
what
you
I'm
ride
saying.
a bike?
Do you guys get comfortable, like uncomfortable sitting down, or like sometimes I don't understand it. Like I feel like it's so much easier for a girl.
But we have that like on our chest. We have like a different obstacle.
I feel like
Or
Varun
not
has
obstacle.
more.
Varun looks disturbed.
Yeah, I feel like he has a lot to say about this.
I mean, Varun, like, okay, and you can answer the question if you like. If you were to change genders for a day, opposite genders, obviously, so you're a female, what's the first thing that you would do? Obviously, besides look at your body and see what you look like.
If I actually changed my gender as a female, I would try to see at up to what limit I can push my body to become a highly athletic person. Like the way they describe in fiction, like Catwoman, Sonya Blade, these type of Miss Marvel. I try to see how far I can push my limits as a female and strive in the athletic field, because compared to men, women have lower testosterone, right? So I try to see if that theory could be bridged in practicality. to see if it would be
Crazy answer.
equalized.
Oh, I
That's a
see.
really awesome,
That's
like
really
specific
good.
Hey,
answer.
that's
More
what I was about to
athletic.
say. The fact that you're really thinking outside of the box like that. So what
No,
do you
I'm
think
impressed.
that
I'm impressed.
like do you look at women and like wish or like, you know, maybe just think like, oh, do they train their bodies the way that I would train my body if I was a woman?
Yeah,
Like do
I
you look at women like that?
I would want to come across a woman who's like interesting and who's athletic and who's pushed herself beyond her limits, like who's disproved many people wrong. Because when I read a lot of fiction, like, and see these characters like Miss Marvel or Catwoman, or that character played by that woman Rachel Tickton in Total Recall, I would want a woman to be like that in real life.
He
Something
wants a
interesting.
superhero. He
Hey,
wants
he
a
got
Yeah.
fucking
standards for
superwoman.
himself, so we can't hate on that. Like you got standards for yourself. And I mean,
Yeah.
as long as obviously like you're doing the same thing, you're taking care of your body, like keeping the same type of standards for yourself, then listen, I don't think anything's impossible, you know, so it could be out there for sure.
Yeah, Varun wants like a Black Widow superhero chick. Who
Yeah,
can...
something
There
like
you
that.
go. There you
Something
go.
like that, right?
Cool.
Okay. Well, I personally think that's a very good answer, and I liked that a lot.
I
Noel,
enjoyed
do you
it.
have an answer for the question?
What's the question?
If you were to switch gender, so become a guy for a day, what's the first thing that you would do?
Get a girlfriend?
Nice.
Okay, why would you want a girlfriend?
It's an interesting answer. Shit.
I've been smoking weed, so I'm like incredibly giggly. It's like,
Yeah, I was just waiting, but it's fine. Noel, it's fine. Justin in the back.
Yay! Yes!
We still can't hear you. We still can't hear you. What the fuck is that?
What
Hey,
the fuck
hold
was
on,
that?
guys, hold on real quick. Hold on. Don't you just love that little kid?
That shit was wild.
Guys, 1 second. Shout out to Vanta Black for the super chat. He said, if I was a woman, I would sell my farts, feet, catfish, and make my way to millionaire states. Goal is to be what is that word?
venerated but never
Venerated
penetrated.
simps, or venerated by simps and never penetrated.
Thank you.
I
Come
as a
again.
cam girl, but it's still at a
Thank you
price
so
to your
much,
soul.
Vanta. I do appreciate you. Guys, hold on. Universal, can you come up for 1 second? I gotta do something.
And people, there's a cost. Like if you put yourself out there, like yes, it could be easy money, but then it follows you forever, and you can't save that for like a more intimate relationship. Your partner will know that, and not everyone cares about it. Some people don't care. Some people care a lot, but it's gonna impact things for the rest of your life. So, as someone who's made that mistake, and yes, it got me through some tough times financially. So, and I don't judge anyone who does it, but it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost for sure. And you get dick bombed all day.
Oh, you're talking about like
Being like a cam girl.
being naked on the internet?
Yeah, because someone was like, oh, if I looked like low, I would have an OnlyFans or like sell my farts or blah, 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 blah. And I was just saying that it comes at a price. But I did that and I will, it is lucrative. It is lucrative,
Okay.
but.
I'm back. All
How
right.
about that
Justin
question?
is back again. Let's see if his fucking audio is working yet.
Hello, Ruby.
Yay!
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yay!
Oh, thank you so much.
How are you? What's going
How are
on?
you?
I'm good.
Yay!
That's good.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad your mic worked. That was crazy.
It wasn't working for a good like 5-10 tries there. I don't know what was happening.
And then the last time there was a like loud beep.
I'm sorry, Lo. Didn't work.
No, you're good. There's
It's
no reason
fine.
to be
It was
sorry.
funny. It made for some unintentional comedic moment. So
Yeah,
cool.
you're absolutely so good. Did you
Yeah.
want to answer the question? I know that we had moved past the last question, but we are on a new one if you want to answer it. If you were to switch genders for a day, so if you were a girl, what would be the first thing that you did in that day?
Probably go out to a party or a movie
Okay, why is that?
just to see any good movie out in theaters.
All right. That's a pretty good answer. I mean, that would be dope. So like, would you try to use your female, just self to any type of advantage, or would you do anything just because you're a girl?
Nothing like that though.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. That is very nice. Guys, we do have Spicoli in the back, so I think that we should bring him up.
I'm
see
sure
how
he has a
everyone-
great answer to that question.
So let's bring up Spicoli. You already know, guys, it's fuckity fuck time. Every time Spicoli, a little bit of everything, all right?
No, I'm
Spicoli.
sure he's gonna bring the well-behaved, totally normal energy. What is up?
Hey, everybody. Ruby.
Hey, how are you, Spicoli?
Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
Spicoli.
Spicoli.
Who's ovulating on the panel?
Celebrity.
Hi,
Who's
Ruby. Ruby, are you
ovulating
ovulating?
I must be because I'm feeling good and like I'm ready for that flight, baby.
I'm going to fly you out to sit on my penis.
Hey,
Okay, what would I do if I... What would I do if I switched genders? Here's what I would do.
Spicoli, for the
Here's
question,
what I would do.
my question
Lay
was,
on
if you were to
us.
switch genders for a day, so you were a female, what would be the first thing you did?
And I have a real vajayjay, right? Here's what I would do. I would go visit Ruby, and she and I would basically eat each other's vajayjays out. That's what we would do. I'd play lesbian. I would play lesbian with
I
Ruby.
would play lesbian.
I'll tell you why I would play lesbian with Ruby. I would rather have Ruby. I would rather have Ruby licking my vajayjay than getting fucked by some dude.
You would still be your age. So, would you think that Ruby would want to get with, a 60-something-year-old woman?
7-year-old woman.
Doesn't care. Mick
Roddy
Jagger is
Ford.
older than me, and he's with a woman Ruby's age. So what's
I
the
mean, it'd be
matter?
a woman with Spicoli's personality.
I don't
though,
think
Look at
so.
Bill Belichick. Oh, wait, I'm 30 years older than Ruby. Bill Belichick is 50 years older than his girlfriend. What's it matter?
Yeah, but we've seen his build and we've seen your
That
build.
is, I mean, regardless, yeah, there might be those type of relationships out there, and some people might be okay with it, but like, personally, Ruby, do you think that she would be wanting to see a 60-year-old vajayjay?
That'd be funny.
Not in particular, but who knows if it was Spicoli.
Put me up next to Justin. Put me up next to him.
Oh, yep, you're good. Here, I got you.
Yeah.
Woohoo, the dream team.
We got the dream teams up here, guys. Yes, don't play with us. The power couples, me and Ruby, and Justin and Noel. All right.
Lo, have you heard from Simperius at all?
No, not really. I mean, it's kind of been quiet on my side, but I personally, have been chilling. I've just been having a great time with or without him. Obviously love him as a person. Shout out to Imperius, but I just personally don't need all that racism and women hate on my channel. So, yeah.
Hey, Lo, are
Do you miss him at all? Do you miss him at all?
Are you going to be doing these lives like every Tuesday, though?
Well, I do. I usually do Trivia Tuesdays on Tuesday. So, yeah, I would say yes, but sometimes I miss the days. But do I miss Imperius? No, no.
Neither do I. It's quiet
Okay.
without him.
So I try to be on
Okay, I have
more
a
of your live
Peaceful and
streams, probably.
nice.
I have a question for the guys on the panel here. What do we have? 3 or 4? Who besides me and besides what's his name in the bottom right corner? I forgot his name. What guys
Varun.
have paid for escorts? I know I have in the past. It hasn't been 30 years, and I know this. I forgot what's his name. From Smash
Varun.
TV. He's
Varun?
yeah. He's
Varun.
paid.
Varun.
Varun.
Yeah, he knows who I am. He's paid for vajayjay before. What have you other 2 or 3 guys paid for vajayjay?
You guys don't have to answer anything if you don't want to.
Oh, Noel, you
Napstar,
don't have to answer.
answer, Napstar. I would love to hear your answer.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry about that.
What happened?
Varun, you've paid for vajayjay, haven't you? Varun has definitely paid for vajayjay.
Yeah,
I don't think
once.
Varun has paid for vajayjay.
One time. Can you tell us your experience, Varun?
It's a bit personal. So if
You don't
if
have
you were
to
backstage, I
say
would have
it's
said it.
Justin, what's your channel? Put it down.
Varun, we can get you the stage for a minute and let you tell your backstory on your
Yeah,
I could put in a private
Yeah.
chat here.
just him and I.
Go ahead.
Me,
I'm gonna leave in the back, but just tell us, how it started out, what you had paid, the price, what type of lady she was, the race, all the good details, and what the experience was itself. Okay.
mm, she was a Thai female, and she, what do you say? It was a massage parlor, and that's how it happened. That's it. Nothing extraordinary or something out of the world, but it was an ordinary experience. I thought it will be something great, but there was nothing really like amazing in the whole thing because it was very transactional, right? So there was nothing spectacular about the whole thing. It was very ordinary as an experience. That's all I
Okay.
can say.
How much did you pay for her?
In rupees, it was 10,000.
And okay, let me see. That's 116 US dollars.
Yeah.
So you paid $116 for her. And so did
Yeah.
you get the whole package, the whole specialty? Or was it like, can you give us a little bit of details of like what ensued during that time?
Other than sexual intercourse, everything else. Like
So can you explain it? Because I don't know what that is.
she was okay to look at. She was decent looking. She was not someone who's very attractive to look at. But since she agreed to perform some acts for me, I said okay, fine.
So did you think that 116 or 10,000 rupees was expensive for the girl or cheap?
No, for our rates, it's affordable. It's not something very high, but I thought anyway, since I've been away from a woman for so long, why not give it a try? I've never had any experience, so
Right.
I thought that, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, and I do appreciate you telling us your story. I think it was even informative for people whoever you live in India, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if we ever go, well, not we, because not me, but if they ever go to India, it's about 10,000 rupees for what, a prostitute, or would it be an escort or a
Yeah,
whore?
you can get it within 10,000. It depends on what they'll exactly do with you, but yeah, within 10,000 rupees, you can get something decent. Not something great, something decent.
Okay, so what would you not only what would you have to pay, but where would you have to be at to get something great and amazing, spectacular?
You'll have to get in touch with some agent, and then they'll arrange it with someone who's very good, like an actress or someone who's like a item girl. who performs for all these songs, that will cost lakhs of rupees or thousands of dollars. But she'll
Thousands.
be
Okay.
attractive to. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So, before we bring anybody up, I did want to ask one more question because Speak made me reminded of. Did you use a condom with this girl? Yes or no?
No.
You didn't. Okay.
No.
So, all right. Well, I do appreciate your like I said, your story. I'm gonna bring everybody else back up, but I think that, listen, everyone, let everyone live their life the way that they want to live it.
What the fuck was that? Come on,
No,
don't do that to
before
this
we jump to
man.
shaming,
Don't
the
do
one
that
thing
to
I
this
would say is
man.
you should definitely wear a condom if
Good
you ever
lord.
have sex with any kind of sex worker, but it is a personal choice. Life is complicated. People have needs. And I just wish that he had worn a condom.
Oh my god, Varun, you did what
I
you
already
had
put
to
my
do,
channel name
alright?
in
You
the
had
back
to do
chat.
what you
Did
had
you
to
eat
do.
Varun? Did you
Yeah.
eat her vajayjay out?
No, not next to
Don't
him.
I
have to
don't
do
have
it.
time
Don't
for
do
that.
Disgusting.
Put it in the private chat.
Maybe next time.
In the private chat I put in.
Good lord.
Okay.
Never next time. Never next time.
No,
Did
but
she
at the
suck?
same time, guys, like listen, hey, that you never know how much pussy someone gets. If if he's doing that and he got his little nut out, his, stinking himself,
Did she
then
sucky you,
he feels
Varun?
good. He feels fine. He got everything out that he needed to be. He has a clear mind now. Yes, Varun, I personally think that you should have used a condom because that's what I feel like person should do. So we don't. There's enough
She was tested.
Man, that's a lot of judgment.
But
That's
at
a
the
lot
same
of judgment right
time,
there.
that's not passing judgment.
That's a
That's
lot
No,
of judgment.
I'm not judging.
Varun, did
I'm
she
trying to give
eat
you
your
advice. Like, yeah,
Varun,
you
it's
can
alright,
fuck
bro.
raw, cool.
Varun, did she eat your dirt shoot out?
No, the condom is always better. Condom is always better.
Did she rim your asshole, Varun, with her tongue?
No.
Clearly, why? Why do you have to go?
Damn.
Yeah.
I
For
haven't gone
10,000,
to that.
she should have. Did she
I
swallow?
mean,
Did she swallow your tummy cum? Did she suck you?
Yeah.
Lolo's like, my God.
My channel link is in the private chat.
How long did you last inside of her, Varun?
Individuals who have not been lucky. Never be apathetic, always give a fucky. Being oppressed is very sucky. Fight for justice for every ducky.
All right. Anyways, guys, I think that is enough of the little fuckity fuck
I
and
love
come.
that.
Well,
But I think it is
Well,
time to get into, you already know, Trivia Tuesday, Trivia Night. It is 10 o'clock, 10:08, exactly where I am. We are 2 hours and 2 minutes.
10:09 here.
Yes, sir.
There's
10:09.
my channel.
Yes, ma'am. Technically, that is. But we are 2 hours and 2 minutes into the stream, guys. Like the video, subscribe. We are about to get into trivia, okay? For the last time, it is 80s, 90s, and 2000s music and food, guys, to add in a little bit of spice. So I will be dropping the kahoot.it link in the chat so you guys can automatically get to the page. And then I'll share the pin with you guys, but only 11 people can play, so you guys hurry up and get in.
I'm not going to play. I'm just going to watch.
So let me do this really quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna play low. It's a good game.
I'll help
And
Ruby.
you have to play. You'll be good at it because you know movies really well.
Where's the link?
I'm going to play with Ruby. I'm too
Where's
lazy.
the link?
Lou?
don't worry, Noel. It's coming. It's coming. There you go.
Varun, did you have post-nut clarity, my man? Did you have post-nut clarity with the whore?
Yeah, I mean, like, it had been so long. I lost it when I was 37, so.
How long had it been? How long had it been? How long had it been for you?
On my computer. Put it in a private chat.
At least for 20 minutes.
No, but how long had you not had sex when you hooked up with her? Was it a year, 2 years, 3 years? What was it?
No. Till I was 37, I was a virgin.
You were a virgin, so she took your virginity, right?
Yeah.
The private
Lo, you forgot to ask him the prime question. She took his virginity. He lost his virginity to her.
Hey, there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that.
Ruby,
All
he
right.
lost his virginity to her.
Pause. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about or anything like that. But before we start, Kahoot, everyone, the Kahoot.it as on the screen is pinned at the top of the chat. That's how you get to the thing.
Yeah.
You guys have to wait for me to drop the pin to enter the game. So once I do that, you guys will be able to join. But Universal, right back really quick again before we start.
Lo, he was a virgin. Lo, he was a virgin when he went over to see the hooker.
Please, come on, guys. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Jesus Christ. We're going to play Kahoot. The link is in the back chat, Noel. Check the back chat. It's back there for you, so you can stop yelling it. All right? Yes, Varun lost his virginity to a prostitute. He's not the first. He won't be the last. It is what it is. Let that man get that foreign pussy the way he wants. If you want to play the game, this is your opportunity. Hit the link. It's in the chat. It's pinned. Join the game now. We're going to drop the pin. We can only have 10 players. We have 2 spots left on the panel. If you want to join, come on up. You don't have to play the game to join. You can just come on up. Feel free to join us. If you're in Ruby's chat, I'm going to drop the link for you there too right now. I'm not a mod over there, so you won't be able to click it. So you're going to have to copy and paste it. So if you want to come over from Ruby's chat, feel free to join the panel. If you want to join Kahoot, I'm going to drop that link for you in 1 second. All right? Sorry that I had to pull everybody down, but that was the only way that you'll be able to hear what the fuck I have to say. I'm bringing everybody back up. Enjoy the game. Thank you.
What is the game pin link?
I'm
Remember.
excited too.
The game pin. Excuse me.
Winner
the
gets
game
an escort. I buy an escort for the winner.
The game pin will be dropped when Lo gets back. It's going to be dropped when Lo gets back. Just hold tight. Hold
I will
tight.
have a hooker sent to your house.
Universal Jones?
Spicoli, if I win, it'll be £200 in the UK for a nice.
I'll send her over to get you dirt shootout.
I can hear you, Varun. Go for it.
Varun just had that
I just woke up right now, so I need to go have bath. Like my mom is calling me. Can I come back after an hour?
Yes, sir. I'll be looking for you back. I'll bring you back up, man.
Okay,
Is your mom
thank
a
you, Universal
virgin
Jones.
too? Is your mom a virgin?
What kind of a question is
I'm just being courteous to your mother. Bye, Varun.
Bye.
Just fucking with you, man. Have a good one. Hey, he brought his mom.
Now, guys, he's a light-skinned Indian, and he still had to pay for sex. I could see a
Yeah, that's
dark-skinned Indian
crazy.
paying for sex.
That's
He's
crazy,
light-skinned and
Spicoli.
had to pay for
Thank
it.
you, Polly and BB, for dropping the link in the chat over at Ruby's channel. Appreciate you. All right, James. I don't know you. Does anybody know James H? Ruby, do you know James?
I don't.
Oh man,
Let's see.
James.
Don't say your
before we get
penis.
started, we're gonna have to vet you, bro.
What's the game called? Wait.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck.
All right, I'm back, guys.
James.
Also, guys, shout out to my other little edit that I made. Here I am.
Love it.
Low in Studio Ghibli style. I hope you guys all love it so much.
Game pin.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I love it.
The game pin.
Yeah, I'm anti AI to be fair.
What is the I have my own critiques
Hold on, everybody.
about that.
Hold on, James. Can you announce yourself, please? Unfortunately, we don't know who you are. We've been porn bombed 3 times tonight. Can you share something with us?
You been porn bombed tonight?
James, if you're gonna show your dick, this is the time. Let's go.
Wait, is this James from?
James, are you here, sir?
Oh man, you guys gotta learn how to troll better.
Do you understand how it plays? I do
Okay.
appreciate you coming up. He did leave, unfortunately, guys. But shout out to me and my edits. Shout out to James H for being the motherfucking guy. He tried to porn bomb me, but of course nobody can get on Xavier's level, unfortunately.
You just had to put the banner up for your safety. No, I wouldn't do anything on here.
If they're talking about James from fucking Prawns channel, I know who that is.
No, it was just a James H. I'm not too exactly sure.
Could have been. All right, James.
No,
is back.
Ruby, you know who James is. The fucking
All right.
what's his name? James. He was the
What's
dude.
his username?
No, remember he was doing the thing for date night or whatever.
All right, James is back. He can speak for himself.
Oh, that's
so,
good.
so James, we didn't want to kick you, but we've been porn bombs, so we're a little sensitive tonight.
Bring him on. He's cool. He's cool.
Yeah, he reads people on their dating skills. That James.
Oh,
That James.
Oh my
Right.
god!
Yeah, we know him. We know
Oh
him.
wow! Look who came crawling back to the internet.
James, what's up, bro?
Dude, you've been gone so long. It didn't even register that there was a James on YouTube
I
anymore,
know.
bitch.
Yo, James.
I can't hear you, bro.
We
Fix
thought
your
you were
mic,
gonna
James.
whip out your dick.
He's not gonna whip his dick out.
I've seen enough dicks today, man. I don't need
Nah,
to-
James doesn't like that.
Ruby, behave yourself, my dear.
James, you look like Osama bin Laden right now, man. Fix your mic so we can hear you, bro.
James, what have you been doing?
He looks like he's like in a cave right now. No joke.
Allahu Akbar.
Can you play the game, please? Can we play the game?
Tick, tick, tick.
No, not the tick. Don't tick. No ticking.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with people's mics today. It's not definitely. I mean, I would say it's not me, shit, but
Can we play
we're
the
gonna keep
game?
you up, James.
know
Just work
James
on your
very
mic,
well.
man. We'll try to keep you.
Yeah, it
keep you
happened to
up.
me. And mine's still fixed. Can you hear me,
Still
Ruby?
can't hear you,
James,
bro.
check your mic.
Let's
Can you
see.
hear me, Ruby?
I can hear you, Justin.
Oh,
But
Let's see if
I
we
can't
can do
hear
some
James.
edits.
James is still
all right.
making
Well,
no sound.
while we get this
Cock tease
under
as ever.
wrap,
Now he's
we're
gonna
gonna
go disappear for another year.
All right, ready for the pin?
yeah.
What's
All
the
right, go
game?
ahead. I got you.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. So we're getting into trivia. It is 2 hours and 10 minutes into the stream. 10:17. I'm gonna drop the link right now. I'm sorry, not to drop the link. The link is in the chat already, pinned at the top. Kahoot.it. That's how you get to the game. 11 people can join, and I will be sharing the screen for the pin. In 3, 2,
1.
All right, so the pin is 6307699, guys. 6307699 for Kahoot. We got Trivia Tuesday, Lowriders quiz in the building. Let's fucking go. And we got Ruby on some level. That's Navistar. We got Ava the G in the building. Let's go. Noel.
Ava from G.
Ava.
Ava from G.
We also have, okay, let's bring James back up really quick. We got
What's
Bird.
his
Our
nickname?
Mania.
Could I use Alexander for my nickname or?
You can use whatever you want, man.
Yeah, you can do any name.
Virtue.
The game's filling up fast, so hurry up and join.
Leopard. And we have 1 or 2 more spots in, guys. We got
That might be it.
Alexander.
All right, I'm in.
All right, before you start the game, though, we do have 2 new panelists.
Okay, guys, we have everyone in here. Make sure everybody stays in the game. We got Ben's Undie Skids. James H is in the back. His cam, so I'm not going to bring him up just yet because I don't think his cam is working. But we do have Dino. I know that it's Dino, but whatever. We're going to bring up, obviously, for the sake of new panelists, of course, Riding High with Low, overlay really quick, but let's bring you up really quick.
I'm already in, right? Do you see my name popped in? My middle
Yeah,
name.
same with me.
What? Where'd I go?
Hey, Dino.
Yeah.
Can you say something, please? We have
That's
to
me.
bet
I'm
to make
Dino.
sure you're not a porn bomber.
I'm not. I don't even know how to do it.
All right. Well, you keep that dino dick in your pants, sir. Welcome to the panel.
Hey, I'll keep it where I like, pal.
Okay, hey. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with it. Just be careful, sir. Just be careful.
All right. Well, let's bring people back up. I just needed to hear someone be talking.
Dino.
All right, we got our 10 panelists in here. I took the last one. But guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe, support if you can. Of course, much would be, anything would be much appreciated. I love you guys for tuning in. Let's get this Trivia Tuesday started.
One more announcement before we hop into the trivia. We did fill up the game pretty quickly here. If you would like more game slots, please support the channel, hit the Cash App, or you can hit the super chat and we will purchase a bigger version of Kahoot, and we
Yes,
can have
Noel.
more people play the game at once. Thank you.
Yes, guys, we can upgrade on this game. We can get up to 24 players or even more than that. So if you guys would like a bigger game for this, please support the channel. We would very much appreciate it. But anyways, let's get started with it. All right, guys, everybody's in here. So who do we got? We got Epic Bunny, Mike 23, Ben's Undy, Skids, Alexander, Edward, Dirt Shoot, Beard Mania, Noel, Fanta, Ava the G, and on some level. All right, guys, so let's start this. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's put. We got Lowriders quiz, of course, 80s, 90s, and 2000s music/food.
Oh yeah.
All right, first question. Double points already off the bat. Pop up. What is Lowe's favorite type of weather? We got a pop. Oh, we got a pop up question on the first question, guys. Okay.
Rainy and cozy.
Sunny and warm, I think.
Rigid.
It is rainy and cozy, and 5 of you guys got it correct. So shout out to you 5 who really know me well. I would assume 3 of you guys, guessed it for sunny and warm because I do like it sunny a little bit, but at the same time, I don't like the sun because it gets too hot. I get overheated. But on some level, and I'm guessing that's Napstar is first on the thing. Is that you, Napstar? Right? Are you still up here?
Dirt Shoot.
Wait, I don't know if that's me. I don't think that's me.
Well, whoever
actually
on level is, shout out to you. You got first. We got Fanta in second, Beard Mania in third, Ben's Undy Skids in fourth, and Mike 23rd and fifth. So let's get this board rolling and going, guys. All right, 80s. What was the best-selling album of the 1980s?
Michael Jackson Thriller?
Thriller.
Boom.
And also, guys, yes, that was the correct answer, but please don't be saying answers if you're up on panel.
Yeah, please, come on.
We don't need people, like, if they're answering late, they can't get, answers. Please.
Should I type in the private chat or something?
We did get 8 of you guys correct. 8 of you guys got it correct. It was Thriller, Michael Jackson, 1980. Some level is still in first, but Ben's Undy moved up to third, and Mike 23rd moved up to fourth. So shout out to you. 2000s. Who made the song "Unthinkable"? Unthinkable, guys. Come on now.
I don't know.
Can I see the question?
Guys, this is a serious trivia contest. Be serious for 1 second. All right, it was Alicia Keys. So that's my girl. So shout out to you 4 who got it. Alicia Keys is the singer of Unthinkable. Santa is on an answer streak at 3, and he is in first currently. And Mike 23 moves up to third, and Epic Bunny is on the board in fifth. W's to you guys. 2000. Which rapper released in 2000? 2000.
2000.
That's easy.
Oh, can I stay on panel? Eminem?
It was Eminem, and 8 of you guys got it correct.
It was.
Yeah, Eminem.
So Noel hit an answer streak of 3, so shout out to you, Noel. And Fanta is still first on the scoreboard.
He's got the biggest penis, Michael Jackson.
Pop up. What is Lowe's go-to drink in the morning?
I gotta say coffee.
What is Lowe's go-to drink?
Water.
Do you guys know Lowe really well, or do you know her only a little bit?
Marijuana.
It is water. All I drink really is water. Obviously, drinking it twisted tea, but
that was a good guess.
That's all my brother drinks, water.
That's for everyone because it was like halfway around the whole thing. But fresh in the morning, you already know I had to wake up and gulp down some water, some fresh cold water out of the fridge. Okay, so I do appreciate.
Where's Ava at?
Fanta is still in first, and Epic Bunny moved up to second. What'd you say, Spicoli?
Where's Ava? She's not on the board.
I am not sure where Ava is. Ava might be under the board, or that might not even be her. I'm not too sure, but either which way, people can make their way up. These double points, they'll get up on board at some point. All right.
Can I say the next question, please?
No.
What
Go ahead.
candy bar was named after a family favorite?
My
A
penis.
family's favorite horse. What was named after a family's favorite horse?
I know this one.
It was Snickers, and one of you guys
That's
got it
what I
correct.
thought it was. God, I've got almost everyone right. I should have played.
So Dirt Shoot has an answer secret 3, and
Dirt
they moved
Shoot.
second, but Fanta is still in first. So shout out to you, Fanta. 90s, who had a hit with No Diggity?
God. That's hard.
It was
TLC.
Black, and 3 of
Okay.
you guys got it correct. So shout out to you 3 who know your music.
Oh, got that incorrect. Sorry about that.
Epic Bunny moves up to second, and Fanta's still in first. Double points
So
again.
hard.
2000s, what was the best-selling album of the 2000s in the U.S.?
Oh, I know that one.
Oh,
It is actually one, the Beatles. Guys, I know a lot of people probably thought it was Marshall Mathers, and he was very close second. He had like 10 million, but Beatles had 11 million, so they did win.
Really? I thought it
That
was
is
Usher.
incorrect. Sorry about that.
So Beard Mania and Ben's Undie Skids moves up to third and fourth. So shout out to them. But Fanta is still in
Ben's
first.
douchebag. Ben's douche.
2000s, what was Outkast's biggest hit of the 2000s? It was Hey Ya. You guys answered that bitch quick.
I got that
80
one.
you guys got correct. Some of you thought it was Miss Jackson. I would understand why, but Hey Ya, I can even remember that in my childhood, like singing
Only
that
got
shit
2 wrong.
on fucking dance, whatever, you know, on that little mat. That shit was all around. Come on now. That was definitely a popular hit back in the day, okay?
Sorry.
But Dirt Shoe moves up to fourth, and Fanta is still in first. Double points pop up. If Lo could instantly master one of these skills, what would
I'll
it
be
be?
back. I gotta make a call.
Okay, Spicoli. If Lo could instantly master any of these skills, what would it be?
Oh, martial
So
arts.
says that 2 of these were right. It'd be martial arts and speaking multiple languages. So 4 of you and 3 of you got it correct. I didn't really mean to press martial arts. I think that it did twice because you can press 2 answers for them. So I think I messed that one up. That was my fault. But it really would have been speaking multiple languages. That's what I would want to do if I could instantly master any skill. Martial arts would be cool, don't get me wrong, but speaking multiple languages would probably be top.
This is I'm in 10th place.
So, oh, I'm sorry. So, Fanta's in first, Birdmania, Dirt Shoot, and Ben's Undie Skids moves up to second, third, and fourth. All right, let's get to this next question. Which female artist sang Like a Prayer?
Who was it? Madonna?
The correct answer was Madonna, and 10 of you guys got it correct, and I'm pretty sure damn near everybody besides one got it correct, so shout out to all of you. Fanta's still in first. Fanta, you're doing an amazing job, so shout out to you. Double points. Which country is famous for originating the croissant, guys?
Which? Switzerland?
It is Austria, and 0 of you guys got it correct. You guys can
Oh man, I
look
got it wrong. Sorry about that.
Ever since everyone always says that Lo gets her little answers
I thought
wrong.
it was France.
Not.
Oh
It is
God.
Austria. You can look it up. Literally use Siri on your phone right
No,
now.
I believe you. I believe
It is Austria. No one got it correct, but now you know.
I would have
okay?
been wrong. Fun fact.
So Fanta's still in first, but Tough, whoever that is, Tough Round, they are answer secret 3. So shout out to them. 90s. Which rapper released California Love? Which rapper released it? Okay, guys, you got to think of the words that I'm using here. It was Tupac Shakur, and 7 of you guys got it correct. So shout out to you, 7. Ben moved up to third, and Epic Bunny moves up to fourth, and Fanta's still in first. Which cheese is traditionally used in a classic Greek salad? I feel like this one's pretty easy peasy. It is feta cheese, guys. Feta cheese is used in a Greek
Oh, I
salad.
got it wrong. Sorry about that.
Dirt Shoot moved up to 4th. Fanta still in 1st. Which song did Whitney Houston cover in 1985? However you say his name, Universal. I don't know.
Oh man.
It is Greatest Love of All Time, and 0 of you guys got it correct. Fanta's still in 1st. Leaderboard stays the same. What is the main ingredient in traditional Korean kimchi? It is cabbage, guys. 6 of you guys got it correct. So shout out to you who know your Korean little meals and dishes. It is cabbage. Then moves up to 2nd. Fanta still in 1st. Which song did Prince release in 1984? It is Purple Rain. Okay, some of you guys know your music. All right, 80 you guys got correct. Let's see. Leaderboard still stays the same. What was Britney Spears' debut hit? What was Britney Spears before she shaved her head, guys? Before she had her little mental breakdown? What was her little debut? What was her debut? It was "Baby One More Time," and 8 of you guys got correct. Okay, we're
That
getting
was my jam.
Beard Mania moves up to 2nd. Fans is still in 1st. Who sang "I Want It That Way"?
Oh, got it right.
Sweet Boys.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
I got it right.
Tell me why. That's my shit. Backstreet
Dude, I
Boys.
used to sing that all the time.
You guys got it correct. Epic Bunny moves up to 1st. Fans is still in 1st. All right, we're halfway through the game, guys. Double points pop up. What is something me, Lo, carries with her always? It's something I always carry with me.
So don't let anyone named Zentos up unless you want to get porn bombed.
It is chapstick, and 5 of you guys got it correct. People would think it would be my wallet, but I actually don't carry my wallet around with me everywhere. It is always chapstick. Chapstick is always in my pocket, okay? Chapstick is always in my pocket. So 5 of you guys got it correct. Shout out to you 5. Epic Bunny and Noelle. Noelle is on the board. She is in 5th, and Epic Bunny moved up to 3rd. Complicated was a hit by which artist? It was Avril Lavigne, guys. Complicated. I love that song, me personally. So I don't know who got it wrong, but Fanta's on an answer streak of 5. He's still in 1st, but Dirt Shoe moved up their way to 5th. So shout out to you. What is the primary ingredient for hummus?
What's in hummus?
Hummus, guys. What is the primary ingredient for hummus? It is chickpeas, and 80 of you guys got it correct. Fanta's still in 1st. Okay, guys, someone got to knock Fanta out of here. What is the name of the bread used in a traditional Reuben sandwich?
I want it. Aren't you? No, really.
It is rye, and 5 of you guys got it correct. Shout out to 5. Ben moved up to 3rd, and Mike is on the board with an answer streak of 3, and he's in 5th. So shout out to you, Mike 23. You got a hit 1991 with Black and White. Who had a 1991 hit? Sorry, guys. Got a 1991 hit with Black and White. It was Michael Jackson. Everybody got it correct. Okay. First question where everybody got it correct.
Same year I was born, 1981.
I love to see it. Dirt Shooter's on the board in 5th, and Fanta's still in 1st. Who sang Sweet Child of Mine 80s? Ruby, I know you know your music.
I know. I dropped out. fucked up getting in the thing. Otherwise, I would know. I don't want to ruin it for anyone else, though. I don't know.
It was Guns N' Roses,
Yes,
guys,
Guns
and
N'
9 of you guys got it correct.
Sweet child of
That's you, 9.
mine.
On Some Level moved up to 5th, and Fanta is still in 1st. What song did Lauryn Hill release in 1998? And guys, if you didn't know, I am named after Lauryn Hill. My mom named me after Lauryn Hill. Okay? It's not with the same spelling. It was Doo Wop, That Thing. 3 you guys got it correct. Yes, sir. And I do like the song by her. Fanta first. Which rapper released Gold Digger in 2005?
See, she go digger, but she ain't messing with no broke.
Okay, Ruby.
I don't want to give it
It
away.
was Kanye West, and 9 of you guys got it correct, so shout out to you, 9. Fanta's still in 1st. Birdmania, Ben's Undie Skids.
Wow, Fanta by a landslide.
Yeah, it was based on the Ray Charles song, Gold Digger.
Which dessert is traditionally set on fire before being served?
Oh, I used to do this all the time.
It is Cherry's Jubilees, guys. Jubilee. Cherry's Jubilee. And 3 of you guys got it correct. Fanta's still in 1st, though. We almost got 10 questions left. Which fruit has its seeds on the outside? I feel like this was like the easiest question that I possibly could fucking have. Who got it wrong? Someone chose a blackberry. It's a strawberry, guys. Oh my goodness. 9 of you guys got it correct, so shout out to you, 9. Strawberries do have the seeds on the outside, okay? Eye of the Tiger was featured in which film in the 80s?
Yeah, got it.
It was Rocky 3, and everyone got it correct. I thought that one was easy. So shout out to everybody for getting that one correct. Fanta's still in 1st with 22,762, but Beermania is on his ass with 21,658. So let's see who wins. Double points. These are when people come back. What was the first music video played on MTV?
Oh, I know this one.
It was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Bugles.
Video killed the radio star.
But 70 got it correct. So shout out to you, 7. I thought that one would be way harder than it was. Beardmania actually made it up to 1st. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. It's getting intense.
Let's fucking go. Okay, who had a hit with Wannabe?
Shout out to the Spice Girls, by the way.
And it was the Spice Girls. 10 of you guys got it correct, so shout out to you, 10.
Gotta get lucky. Forever.
All right, so 33rd question, double points, pop-up. What is the name of my custom blanket business, guys? Come on now. We shout it out every stream. Who wouldn't know? Oh, wow. It is Lowe's Customs. Lowe's Custom Designs or Lowe's Blankets, but it is Lowe's Customs. Oh my gosh, you guys getting it wrong? Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Disappointing,
guys.
guys.
Kenny is first, though. Let's fucking
King
go.
would know.
For real, he would. 80s. What year was the first CD player ever sold?
I have no idea for this one.
Because you got to be paying attention, Kiss Me, okay? It was 1982. And I think you got it correct, so shout out to you. Beardmania is in 1st. Which type of alcohol is traditionally used in a mojito? It is rum, and only one person got it correct. What the fuck?
Wow.
One person got it correct. Rum is used in a mojito, guys. It is. It was Mike 23. Shout out to Mike for he knows his alcohol. All right, we got 4 questions left. Double points. What is the most expensive spice in the world by weight? It is saffron, and 5 of you guys got it correct.
I got it wrong. Sorry about that. I keep
So
getting
wait,
stuff
Fanta
wrong.
moved back up to
Sorry, I got
first,
all
but he's
these
only
wrong.
600 points above Beard Mania. But Mike 23 moves up to fourth, and Dirt Shoot moves up on the board to fifth. So shout out to you guys. Who sang Boulevard of Broken Dreams? Ooh, guys, Beard Mania and Fanta is fighting for number one. Okay, they're fighting. It was Green Day, and 8 of you guys got it correct.
I walk alone.
What was Kanye West's debut album called?
I think it's his name. College Dropout. Boom, baby.
It was College Dropout. 5 of you guys got it correct. Dirt Shoot moves up to fifth. Okay, people moving up to fifth, back to back. What type of bean is used to make traditional Mexican refried rice? Or refried beans, that's the rice. Okay.
Pinto.
It is pinto beans. It is pinto beans.
Yummy.
So Ava the G actually had the highest score of 4. So shout out to you, Ava. And Fanta is still on the board, guys. In first, but we're on our last question. So everyone get ready so we can see who finally wins. Last question of the night. Which artist released Cry Me a River? It was Justin Timberlake, and actually everyone got it correct. So shout out to everybody. Let's fucking go. So let's see who's on the podium, guys. In third today, we have Ben's Undies Skiz. Ben's Beard Mania in second, and in first we have drum roll. Let's fucking go, Fanta. Let's go.
I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. Blah. Oh, the pressure. My heart feels. Oh, my heart.
Fourth, and I didn't get to see who was in fifth, so I'm sorry.
Goddamn cheater.
Shout out to you, runner up to the 3 channel. Yes, sir.
Sorry, it didn't win. That's okay.
Cheetah. You cheetah.
Well played. Well played.
Scummy cheetah.
I didn't cheat, bro. Listen, I listen to a lot of music from the old days. I listen to a lot of music.
Sorry,
I could never figure out how to do this on my phone.
Excuse me, if my dad was here to help me, then
No.
Right? I need my dad here to help me too because I can't figure it out on my phone.
So Vanta, you're the winner. How do you fucking feel about winning your first?
I feel sick. My heart rate is on like 200.
Let me drop everybody.
Lolo, some answer, I guess, like your chapstick answer. Like, what is Lola's favorite thing? I would sound like chapstick. I don't know. What's her favorite language?
Did you use Google?
I mean, how can I use Google to your personal question? Like, what's Lola's favorite talent or what she wants to learn? Foreign languages, maybe.
Okay, so then do you agree? Obviously, since it was on 80s, 90s, 2000 music, like you really must know your music then.
Yes. I love my like Purple Rain, Sweet Child of Mine, all that Cry Me a River, the whole shebang. The only ones I got wrong was the first MTV video. I didn't know it was what was it? Video
Radio Star Killed something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And some things like the ingredients of certain things. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
But you did get the questions on my pop-up below question, so that's obviously amazing. All right, well, congratulations. Your name will be up on the board once I go back home tomorrow, of course. And I just want to literally just say, like, congrats to you. Like, I love anybody who gets, because damn near every time someone who wins, like, first place, they always get, like, every single question besides, like, 1 or 2 correct.
Right. And now I know Lolo. Now I know you like a the one I got wrong was the Lolo custom. I called it Lolo's blanket. God damn.
How'd you get that one wrong?
I know because I felt the
Los
nerve.
Custom. Think of Los Santos Custom.
But when you said Beard Mania, oh yeah, boo me, boo Fanta. But when you said
I
Beard
told
Mania was
everybody,
behind me,
it's literally a play off of Los Santos Custom. So it's Lowe's Custom. Come on, guys. Like,
I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
Gummy Frog, you did miss trivia. I am sorry. But Vanessa, shout out to you. I just wanted to bring you up alone. Any last like
Thank you.
winning, final words?
That was fun, and shout out to Beard Mania. Like when I heard he was like he went first, that was scary. I'm like, oh no.
Did you feel a little bit of like fun?
Yeah, because I was first for like 70% of the time, and then he called up. I'm like, oh, am I gonna lose like on the final third? That was good. That was good energy.
No, he did get you. He did get you that last little run. But you got yourself back up there. So yes, sir.
But yeah, that was hard tech. That was hard tech. Oh my god.
No,
But yeah,
I
good
am
fun.
very, very excited for you. But let's bring everybody else back up.
All right.
Napstar, Noel, Justin, Ruby, of course, my girl, and Pino. But before we get to the station, to Montario, we already say your name right today. Let's fucking go. He says, can you sew me a blanket with your used undies? Just wondering. First of all, shout out to you.
You don't find that suspicious?
Very, very much, guys. Support the channel, like the video, subscribe, hit the Cash App, whatever. I do appreciate you, Montario. But with my used undies, my used undies usually just go in the washer, so I reuse them. They're clean. So probably not.
Monterio's weird. Vanta.
Thank you. Come again.
Yes, sir.
Did you read the back chat?
Oh, my bad. Let me
read the back chat real quick.
Okay. I'll check.
Keep it in your pants, Montario.
That was a good game.
Guys, how did everyone feel about trivia, though? Did everyone like it? Was it good?
It was a good game.
No.
I liked it. Got cozy.
I'm gonna have to sign up using my laptop next time and not be like lazy, so that I can just open it up. But I was playing mentally
Ruby,
and verbally.
I need you to get on the board.
I'll just set it up on my laptop next week.
Hello, I would love to come up next Tuesday and do this trivia again.
Oh, and
That
next
would've been
Tuesday
cool.
at what time?
What time?
Usually around like 7 or 8 p.m. is the time that I do it. So anytime, you guys are obviously welcome to come on up. Whatever.
Yeah,
Me
and all the
Ruby
newer people join her Discord, and then you can stay up to date, when she's gonna stream and stuff.
Yes, and also me and Ruby will be streaming, guys, tomorrow, 6:30, 7 p.m. LOL Angels with a Z. So make sure you tune in with that for some positive love and light.
Ruby, can I come up on your panel, Ruby, tomorrow?
Can I come up on the panel tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
We'll see,
panel
though. We
is
have a guest.
specifically like kind of for me and Ruby. We don't we do the panel sometimes, but ultimately we kind of just have our guest if we do, and then if we do let people up, it's really just to kind of share their stories, say hello, pop in really quick, and then that's it, and then we'll end the stream.
Yeah, I'll be up on your panel Sunday, Ruby, then.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, the panel will be open Sunday too for anyone.
Bob, show's over. Not quite yet, but soon enough. We're at 2 hours 42 minutes, but I'll probably be on here for another 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Who knows? I'm not sure.
It always changes for me. I'll be like, I'm gonna sign off in 20 minutes, then I'll get like another win or
When
something.
you do your shows on Sunday.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Universal, come up here. Universal, really quick. I gotta be right back.
4:20 Eastern Standard Time, Celebrity Sunday, every Sunday, and I do the show by myself and catch up on the current events of Rubyland, and then I open up the panel for anyone to come on and talk and watch videos. I've been covering a lot of the Lol Cow live drama, and I've been back covering a bit of the Thorpe drama, but I'd like to move away from that again. Yeah, we're branching out, baby.
It was nice to see Shift happen. She's pretty nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was fun having her up. And James was up here too. I feel so bad that I when they're saying James from the dating show, I'm like, my brain is at 1% because I'm high. So it didn't register until I was like, oh my god, the dating coach. I was thinking of a panelist for some reason. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to do something really quick. But Blue Shoots, I do have 2 channels. I'm on my channel right now, Riding High with Low. exactly how it sounds, riding high with Low, but LO, you already know you're with your girl Low. Guys, like the video, subscribe. What were we talking about? I forget. I don't even know. Oh yeah, no, sponsor of the night, Mike 23. Blew it out of the park tonight for sure. We absolutely love you.
What a
We thank you
boss.
so much.
Hey,
Like, thank you
Loa,
so
I know you're not
much.
gonna have anybody up tomorrow. I could just chat in your live stream tomorrow, huh? It's okay with you, Lo.
Tomorrow, oh yeah, no, you can be in the chat, yeah, with the LOL Angels and you know, everyone. Obviously, we love people to spread positivity and everything in between that, but just as in we'll be having a special guest. We don't know if we're gonna have open panel tomorrow, but if we do, of course you're welcome to come on up.
Okay.
Low saffron is 10 buckets for 1 gram, vanilla is 14 buckets for 1 gram. Are you guys proving me wrong in my trivia today?
So wait, what was the answer? Was it cardamom?
I did look that question up. I'm not gonna lie, I looked that question up. So, kiss me. Come on now. Boss said, let's get this screwery, or let's get some screwery, or this show is over. And thank you so much for this super chat, Bob. We actually just finished up trivia. We had Vanta as our winner today. We actually were kind of a semi, I don't know what's the word, like a little bit of chaotic kind of questions and panel before we started, but it depends on how much I'm going to be live or how much I'm going to be, or how much longer I'm going to be live. I can't fucking speak tonight, but it was really just topics we want to get down and dirty on. And now that we're done with trivia, we can really kind of get into whatever. So. But a shout out to you, Bob. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Let me get it.
Thank you. Come again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate you. I mean,
So one
like
of
I
the
said,
questions
drop
was
the link
wrong.
now that trivia is over. One more
One of the
again.
question was wrong.
It's okay if I didn't win. I'm not upset about it. I'm doing pretty good about it.
So one of the questions was wrong, Lo.
Low and Order commercial time. Oh yeah, guys. Shout out to Low and
Okay.
Order also.
All
My
right.
other little segment that I have on my show. If you guys ever have any beef that you need to bring to court, to order, you got Judge Low here to be unbiased. So guys, please, please,
Dude, we
please,
should get
appeal your case.
CXCB
I
versus
got some beef
OPC
with
Don
Lo.
or King versus OPC Don. There's a lot of
Anybody.
people versus OPC Don that could be taken to Low and Order.
Exactly. Anybody can join Loan Orders. Just bring your appeals to me, your evidence, your witnesses. It doesn't matter.
Lo,
And
what if it's
just that
against
shit
you?
from these YouTube streets. Okay, so
Lo,
shout out
what
to
if
Loan
it's
Order, guys.
Lo,
Did
what
you
if
say
it's
that, sir?
against you? What if it's against you?
If it's against me, then I'll be in the witness or the defendant stand or whatever, and everybody, whoever will be the judge. So, but I don't do anything, so that's why.
I know.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Oh my god, dude, that
It was
was
like
such
a
an
theme-
amazing promo. I love that.
I come with soundbite. Dun, dun.
Universal
Exactly.
got us together. So shout out to him. He always makes the best little things for me. You're
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. One day I'll call the number. One day I'll call it and find out. 0288 something.
Yeah, I actually have never called that number, and I have no idea. I don't know. But guys,
You
I
should
dropped
call
the
it
link.
live. You should call it live on.
I mean, what is the fuckery? Bob wants to see some fuckery, but like honestly,
Yes.
you know, in my life, I don't have too much fuckery going on. People usually bring the drama and the problems to me, and like I'll just listen and kind of accept it. But
Once said Bob money, he wants pure chaos. He's the devil.
Stephen David, he says, I can't tell if Lo's being ironic about her whatevers and it doesn't matter anymore. She's evolving.
Evolving.
Wait a second, guys. I'm evolving into a better person who has feelings. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. Just tell him go.
No, I'm a star! Please, I'm a star!
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Why do you sound like a Pokemon? Like a Digimon.
Joe's barbecue foot massage. I like that.
No, we very much do appreciate Universal. Universal, do you have any words for the chat, for how amazing of a
Come
producer?
on down. Get your foot massage. Get your foot massage with barbecue sauce. Man,
There
that's
you go.
funny.
He took care of it for you. Salute to Justin. Welcome. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel.
That's a
Let's
funny
make
thing on
this
YouTube.
stream a dub.
Jones barbecue foot massage.
Yep, that's
Okay.
Universal. That commercial
Yep.
was dedicated specifically for him.
Back rubs and dry rubs. Get it all.
Yep, definitely pay
Oh.
attention. Definitely
Yeah,
pay attention. I
back
paid
rubs and
attention.
dry rubs. All right, that's
Yep.
what we're getting into.
No. All I'm saying, if you're gonna sign the deal with Bob, is a Faustian deal. He's a dangerous man.
Oh,
With the super chat.
Bob can, he can request the fuckery and the fuckery can come along, but I don't have it myself, Bob. I am sorry. I'm just boring old low. I don't have too much to talk about. People are gonna have to bring shit to me, unfortunately. But
No, let me ask you a question, Lo. So we were talking about discipline, right? So you said that you only got like spanked twice. So does that the discipline or the lack of discipline?
wait,
that,
re-ask the question.
I haven't gotten to the question yet.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask you. Never mind. Fuck it. Never mind.
Oh, go ahead now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
Ask
ahead.
her the question about getting spanked. Okay. Don't mind me. I'll mute.
No, because I was just I was interested because you were like, I only got spanked twice in my life, and I'm like, so does discipline really shape out someone and their life decisions in the future?
I'm not gonna say 100%, but I would say like a child with more discipline than the next would probably be obviously instilled with that, and when they would grow up, they would continue that in their adult life. So I'm not going to say in every single case, because I've obviously seen people grow up in shitty situations. Their parents didn't really teach them much, and they still grew up to a good adult that learned lessons and made choices for themselves. So I'm not going to say that's 100%, but I would say from a lot of cases that I see though of people, like how you're raised is kind of how you act, even just like your mentality, how you treat people, and just what your real adulthood like kind of just involves with. So yeah, that's what I think.
I thought that was gonna go somewhere else. So
But no,
Where was it gonna go? Yeah.
Where did you think it was gonna go, Ruby?
Oh.
I thought you were gonna ask if it was like under like what circuit. Never mind. I don't even want. And now I feel like the pervert for even thinking it. Don't just forget it.
Just forget it.
Set it and forget it. That was old. Yeah.
You are crazy. Who is savvy? Who is savvy? I'm confused.
Isn't she like from a certain like video games and comic book streaming sites? YouTube channel. I think she has a YouTube channel, Savvy, where she talks about like Marvel, Disney, the whole anti-woke, pro-woke.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah. Or is that different Savvy? I don't know.
What is this?
Unconditionally. Most parents will tell you that they would do anything for the kids, right? And yet, those kids have the impressive capacity to drive us crazy.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
Yeah.
They can drive us mad. Sometimes that can lead up
I see
to
that
us
movie.
losing our nerves, and we may even hit them, right? Well, some brand new research came out regarding spanking kids and how it affects brain development.
Where are the cameras?
So what is exactly spanking? If you look it up on Wikipedia, it will say a common form of corporal punishment, blah, 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 with the palm of the hand striking the buttocks of a person. Oh, I've been spanked, and not only to the buttocks. My brother has been spanked, even more than me, actually. My mother still speaks about that time she ended up with a bleeding nose because of her father. Yeah, there was no buttocks involved in that one. I mean, it used to be a common educational practice to spank a naughty kid. What's the big deal, right? Adults who have been spanked dismiss it and diminish its importance. Now, I'm a father myself. My kids aren't, what's the word for it? Well, they are no poster kids, all smiles and well-behaved. They have spirit. They are strong-willed and have the special ability to drive us mad, my wife and I. Especially when they were toddlers. It was a madhouse. They just didn't want to obey. And at one point, physical punishment became an option.
I'm not even about to lie. Kid did that.
I can tell you, in all honesty, it hurt me more than it did hurt them. And I'm not talking about my hand. I'm talking about my heart. As a dad, I was torn. I felt like a total failure. After a couple of times, I decided I would never use physical punishment again against one of my kids. And that was before I knew about the actual effects of physical punishment. Well, first of all, physical punishment as a way to influence behavior isn't very effective. You get immediate compliance, that you do. But on the longer term, behavior will pretty much remain the same. What you will get, though, is the kid becoming afraid of the person who gives the pain. And that's still in the short term. It is now widely established that children whose families use corporal punishment are more likely to develop anxiety, depression, behavioral problems, and other mental health issues as they grow up. Aggression and antisocial behavior are direct consequences of corporal punishment. There was this large-scale meta-analysis study back in 2002 by Elizabeth Thompson Gershoff from Columbia University. It looked back at 62 years of data and left little doubt over the consequences of corporal punishment. Well, the other thing she found is that spanking easily escalates. It starts with the one hit on the buttock. The next time it's 2, 3, and before you know it, it's downright child abuse. Now, of course, it's not because you spanked your kid once or twice as I did, that it will turn into a juvenile delinquent or a suicidal teenager.
You can't put me in there. I hate solitary. Man, don't put me in there alone. I hate being alone.
That's not how it works, of course. As always with the brain, it has everything to do with frequency and intensity. The more often something happens and more intense the experience, the more it will impact a person and create neural pathways in the brain. And that brings us to the new research from Harvard that just came out. So we know about the psychological consequences of spanking, but this is the first time researchers looked at the consequences on a neurobiological level. What they found was that the brain of children who were spanked had developed the same neural pathways as children who had experienced more severe forms of violence. There was basically no difference. Well, this is the first time we're objectively measuring the impact of spanking from the child's perspective, how they've experienced it.
Fresh meat.
And what their brain is saying is very clear. When you spank me, to me, it's physical abuse. Now, I know we as adults, some of us might not see it that way, but look at it from their perspective. In their eyes, we are these huge giants, almighty creatures, almost godlike, And when this godlike creature hits you, I mean, it's just not fair. Come on, pick someone your own size, will you?
What did you say?
So if this is so traumatic, why have we been doing this for generations? Well, as I said, it does create immediate compliance, so it creates the illusion of being effective. And as an adult, we remember those times we were spanked. So again, it reinforces the illusion of effectiveness. And Jung spoke about this as well, This is a case of projection where we take on the role of our parents and repeat the same patterns all over again, generation after generation after generation. That's what we know. That's how we do it. Well, not always. You see, we are now some 8 years later, and in my house, it never happened again. It took a huge amount of patience and love to find ways to raise those kids differently. They still have spirit. They're still strong-willed. But that's actually the part I love most about them. They do obey me, but it's not out of fear. You have these long discussions where I explain them why I ask them to do things in a certain way. I ask for their trust, and they give it to me. Sometimes they do get punished when they don't follow the rules at home, and they accept the consequences. Well, they don't like it, but they understand. Look, it's not easy road. It takes time, it takes patience. At times, It was really disgusting. I wish I knew what I knew now when I first tried the spanking methods. I just didn't know better. Parenting is hard, it really is. And no one really prepares you for what is probably the most important role you will ever have in your life.
Sorry.
What's so funny? Tell us.
Just the chat. The chat, and I just need to look away because it just. People are saying Romano was shooting his shot, and he's not. Just shut up.
Justin,
Yep.
do you have Facebook?
No, I don't have a Facebook.
How can I contact you?
So my channel profile is Punky Brewster. If you find it on there, it's on YouTube.
I subscribe to it. I just did.
Hey. Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right, so you two want to shoot your shot. Go ahead and use the back chat. Put emails back there, links, whatever you two need. Go right on ahead.
Back chat.
Yeah, put it. Make sure it's the back chat. Don't put it on, the main chat. Do the back chat.
You can put it in like the private
love
chat.
connection right here.
Private chat, yeah.
Yes,
private chat. Go
Justin.
right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Can no phone numbers or no?
Well, if you trust the people who are on the panel, I wouldn't recommend that. I would say just exchange emails and put your phone numbers there. I wouldn't put your phone
What's
number
your
in the back
email,
chat.
Justin? Can you put it down?
Yeah. You guys can handle that.
I think it's Justin Siminoff at 176 at
Well, just put it in the back,
gmail.com.
Justin, put your email in the back, bro.
All right.
I think Lowe's back. Lowe, you can bring yourself up. I don't know if you're back or not. There we go.
Yeah, I am back. Well,
I
Maybe
love
love
all the
connection.
friendships and YouTubers supporting YouTubers and the mutual hype and chat. We love to see it. But yeah, guys, be careful with putting your phone numbers anywhere. It's always best to share an email, and then if you trust the person, then go to like phone number. Just because things get out, you never know.
Let Noelle do her thing. She's sowing her raw oats right now.
I'm not trying to cock block.
Yeah, let her live her best life. Not you, Ruby. I'm talking about EAE. So you're giving good advice. Don't throw your number or your email.
Sorry, I put it in wrong.
Is that your?
You want me to help you out there? I can help you out. I see it. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. All right, Lo, what you got?
Oh, I'm just listening in. I love. I want everyone to be happy. Shit. I'm chilling on here. Guys, I'm not going to lie, though. I probably am going to get off here soon because my friend did just get home. And you already know it's time for movies and snacks and girl time.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, thank you so much.
You live with a girl?
And you can put my
channel. Oh no.
Hey Noelle, could you put my channel link in the live chat or in the private chat?
Put it in the private chat. I fixed your email for you in the private chat. So she can email you and you guys can take it from there, okay?
Yep. Whatever you guys need to do. Noel, he has his email in the back, so write that shit down. Hit him up. We are going to do that.
Try to watch Steven Universe. It's gonna be
Shoot.
sexy time.
Shoot.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
No, please no.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
No, I just no, do not leave. Do not leave, please. Sorry.
All right, we're gonna let her crash out on her own. I don't know what's going
I'm gonna sign off. This has been a fun stream. Sorry if I've been a little giggly and erratic. I did something after work, but we had a great time. So
no, love the energy. We'll see you tomorrow. You have a great night, Ruby. Take care of yourself.
World class.
Yes.
Hey, how are you,
Good
Ruby?
talk.
I
Good
love you,
time.
and I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much.
Love you too. Great panel. Good night.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, and LO Angels tomorrow, probably 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
tune in. Special guest links. Spread the word, spread the hype. It's going down. Let's view.
And don't forget to subscribe
you,
to my channel,
Ruby.
Justin Retro Stuff, for more retro content.
There you go.
All right, you were up
Well, I
next.
do appreciate everyone up on the panel tonight, guys. I am going to get off here. If anyone has any final words, now is the time to do so. BB, shout out to you, my girl. I miss you so much, and I hope you're doing so amazing. Kitchen Man Dan said, Low trying to replace Pero with these new unfunny tistics. First of all, you know, Kitchen Man Dan, anybody is allowed on the panel. No one's trying to replace Hurricane. Everyone has their own place. But I think that everyone has their place on this panel. So what you're saying is untrue. But shout out to you, Kitchen Man Dan. I hope you're
Awesome live stream tonight, Lo.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Justin. I appreciate you. And hey, don't forget to hit up Noel's number. You already know.
Okay.
Justin, did
Oh.
you see my email? My email is. Did you see it?
Yep.
Are you
I don't know
gonna
if I see it.
send me a message?
My email right there.
Noel, do you see his email in the back?
And can I put my email?
Yeah, you can put yours back there. I'm gonna drop you both from the panel, but you both can see each other's emails.
Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming up on the panel, and I hope you guys make it, of course.
Thank you so much.
Later. See you later. Vanta, we'll get you in first, of course, my guy.
Yeah. I'll say my piece. Yeah, you know what? It was weird winning that. What do you call it? The quiz, but at least I left a mark. So
Yes,
it was
sir.
good fun.
You won. Finally, I'm so happy for you.
What did I win? Nothing. Just a
You won trivia, and you got your name up on the board. Your name will be up on the board.
What up, Papa? Yeah. It was good fun, Lolo. It was good fun. Good stream again. And
Thank you, of course.
hopefully the next stream I'll win again. The next trivia. Who knows?
I hope that you win the next trivia too. Shit. We need all I gotta say is Universal gotta get in one of these trivias because he still needs to win. Like, damn,
You already know if I win,
for something else, but it's just the board. And yes, Yeti Life, I'm sorry, but people who win the trivia do not get mods anymore. I already have more than enough mods.
It's fine. Listen, I'm a mod on different channels. It's exhausting. I don't want to be a mod. It's tiring. It's like, delete this, delete that. Remove this, remove
Well,
that.
you did an amazing job, Vansa. I really salute you. You know your music, you know your food, you know low somewhat, okay? So
Now I know exactly. Now I know. Yeah. But yeah, so salute to you, Lo. Enjoy your evening with a friend.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your evening too. I know it's like another time over there. You gotta go.
Oh, it's like way past bedtime.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to bed.
Yeah, salute to Universal, Napstar, and people in chat. Salute. But yeah,
salute to you too.
Take care. Peace.
Later, bye.
Take care, man. Peace.
I'll see you later, Vansa. All right, Napstar. Any final last words, my guy?
Oh, I'm going first. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna repeat what I said to Vanta in the back chat. You know, he may have won this round, but at least I wake up in America. God bless.
God bless.
God
yes,
bless.
sir.
I still wake
Napstar.
up in America. You know, let's just W for Napstar. I wake up in America feeling good, and he has to wake up to. But anyways, shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Napstar, I'll see you later. I'll see you in VC, of course. My loyal Napstar, my main fucking guy. He already know. He has his blanket. He has his cat blanket, and he very much loves it, guys. Shop Lowe's Customs, in the YouTube description, in the chat, wherever you see it. You know, get your very truly one of a kind Low custom. Okay, you guys will absolutely love it. But Universal, any last words?
Good stream. You know, started off with a few porn bombs, but that's what happens when you are a star on YouTube. And of course,
Xavier, thank you so much for your tuning in today. Appreciate you.
Yeah, but please.
World class. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, that's it for me. Good work.
Thank you, Universal. I appreciate you so much, and thanks for tuning in. Obviously, today, thank you for being in the back. Thank you for all that you do, and I hope that you have a good rest of your night.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you later. Guys, Greatest Alley asks, do you straighten your hair or is it naturally straight? It's kind of wavy-ish, but it's damn near on the straight side, I'm not gonna lie. But it just depends on how I let it dry, bars. Like, you know, what I'm doing with it. If I just brush it out as it's wet, like it's gonna dry straight. But if I just leave it as it is without brushing it out of the shower, then it'll end up a little bit wavy. But it just depends. It just depends, I guess. But yes, no, today it's looking extra shiny because I just washed it, I think last night, and I used some good shampoo, put some little bit of product in it. You already know how to get your girl ready. And yeah, I appreciate you guys liking my hair day though, even though it's like in a little bun. I don't know what's going on. Universal, what's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did have a little surprise for Speak that you ignored. Do you want to wait for that surprise, or do you want to hear?
No. I mean, go ahead. I want to see the surprise for Speak. Is Speak still in the building?
Yeah, he's still in the bill. I sent it to him already because you ignored it. That was hours ago.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
You did. It was okay. You were really high.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Listen, it's okay. We don't gotta argue.
Speak. He said wait. He said wait.
Oh, okay. All right, Speak.
Wait, no. Why do I have to wait? What the fuck?
Well, you missed your opportunity. That's what happens. So we'll just have to wait till later.
Because no, that's so unfair. See, you guys are playing on some different time. Like, why do I have to wait, but you get to surprise Speak? And I'm sorry that I was high earlier and I wasn't paying attention. Like, give me some fucking grace, guys. Like, till next stream is crazy. But whatever. It's your surprise. You get to say when it fucking pops up. Cool, fine, dandy. But shout out to Speak. Shout out to Universal. I very much appreciate them so much. I love them. They're the best panelists. Some of the best panelists, not the best panelists. Some of the best panelists I have. So I appreciate you guys. But guys, obviously, before we leave, obviously, I want to thank everyone. We got to get into my daily devotional, and then we'll be ending it. So let's get this out. April 1st. Damn, guys, we're really in a new month. It's my birthday this month. I'm excited. Even though I don't celebrate, I still get excited because, like, it's like a half and half of love growing up, not love growing up. It just depends, whatever. But I'm actually getting porn bombed again by Xavier, and he left before I could ban him. So thank you again for the 5th time, 6th time altogether, 3rd, 4th time today. I'm not exactly sure, but shout out to you, Xavier. Not really a shout out, but kind of a shout out, because shout out to you for being just a person, whatever. But at the same time, you got to stop with the porn bombing. Like, at this point, you're like, it's getting old, you know? And on that note, I think we need to read the word. So let's get into it. April 1st, of course. We got kind of 2 pages to read today because we got like the April and then the 1 page. And what's crazy, guys, I was actually in Publix. If you guys know what Publix is, it's a grocery store. And it had like a bigger version of this exact devotional, just like with a zipper that you could close up, and a men's version of it, a man's version, whatever, men's version. And I wanted to get both just because I wanted to see what the differences were. But them bitches were like $20, $30 each. Anyways, okay, so first of the month, of course, we're in April, guys. Let's accept all these new blessings that are coming in and praise God, the Most High, of course. So Psalm 37:4-5, take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires. Commit everything you do to the Lord, trust him, and he will help you. And then April 1st, the faithfulness of God. This is from Hebrews 10:22-23. Let us draw near to God with a sincere heart and with the full assurance that faith brings. Have our hearts sprinkled to cleanse us from guilty conscience and having our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful. God is good and he knows all of your needs. He is faithful and he longs to show you more of his glory and beauty. Prepare your heart to say yes to his call. Trust in his faithfulness, chase after his joy. Your love is pleasing to him because he delights in you. He sings over you notes and refrains here and there as you walk the earth, waiting for him. One day his song will be complete. When you hear its fullness, you will run to him. Until that day, trust in his faithfulness. Hold unswervingly to the hope you profess because you have the full assurance that faith brings your heart is cleansed and you are pure. In so many ways, God, you have demonstrated your faithfulness in my life. Thank you for your sacrifice that has cleansed me and giving me hope. Amen. And even just today, guys, I was literally sitting outside and I was just thanking God for literally how great he is, even just like with the little stuff. Yesterday I had to end up like taking like my nephew to one of his like appointments or something, and it was raining very bad. It was a huge thunderstorm, and that was while he was in the appointment. So I was waiting on the car. I could barely see anything. And even just like I said, it's like the little things that he does. Like I was just like, oh God, like praying to him. And I'm like, at least like get me like from there to my home without, you know, at least like raining super fucking hard. And I'm sorry for even cussing, you know, I do this. Listen, he's patient with me, guys. He's patient with me. But I just had to ask him, like, can you at least slow the rain down while I drive home? And he absolutely did do that for me. And like, I even speak to people a decent amount of this, of just like the little stuff that he does. And people always like not only reassure me of like the little things that he does for me, but tell me stories about what he does for them. And it just shows me, obviously, even the little shit, he's always there. He's always looking out for you. You got to just trust him and what he has planned for you. And we got to stop like just relying on our own understanding, guys, because yeah, we might think what we want is best for us and we might have good plans, but God might have something better for you in store. So you never know, but I do love you guys very, very much. Thank you so much for tuning in today, but God loves you even so much more. And I hope that everyone has an amazing night. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Stephen David, Vance. Shout out to Vanta, shout out to EAE, Mark Fusion, Greatest Ally, or Ally, I said Ally. Napstar, of course, Speak Radio, Universal Jones, Kiss Me, Yeti Life, BB, Ruby, everyone who was up on panel. Shout out to Mike 23 though for being the sponsor of the night, of course, with a $100 super chat. Guys, I do appreciate you so much for supporting just the channel and me, you know, on my journey and what I like will be doing soon. Of course, your girl is getting a mic for her gaming stream soon, and you know we will be getting a stream deck, everything to kind of like get this show together. And I'm gonna like be more out of my foggy state, whatever. We're gonna try to just do better. But I do appreciate everyone. But shout out to big shout out to Mike 23. I do appreciate you very much a lot. But guys, I love you. I'll see you later, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night.
Grab your game and light the glow, feasting on life with a funky flow, faith and vibes. We're keeping it real, exploring the highs that people that steal. Riding high with love. God with us more than you know. Food, faith, games, it's all in the show. Come on and vibe with riding high with low. From sunsets bright to starry skies, life's a journey, let's see where it lies. Tasting the world with faith in our eyes, sparking connection that is super high. Riding high with low, smoking dreams and letting them grow. Food, faith, games, it's all in the show. Come on and vibe with riding high with low. So hit that cloud, let's take the ride. Together with low, we'll touch the sky. Laugh, reflect, and let it all flow. You're home now, it's riding high.